decided we wanted to show the world what an actual live play looks like in terms of something that's not exactly a polished product. None of us are voice actors. None of us are improv actors or anything of any sort. We are just a bunch of players who get around a table once a week and pretend to be elves, dwarves, knights, and wizards. You're jumping in the middle of a campaign here, and this is our first episode, so I'll give you a brief recap and a small introduction to each one of our characters. To start with, Aisllin, would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Aisllin Belmaris, and my character is an Asmar Bard. We are at level 4 right now. College Valor for Bard, and that's about it for now. Do you need more detail?
No, that's fine. This is just a little intro so people know who your character is. Ari?
I'm Shantara. I'm a Katai fighter, and I'm a champion amongst my people, one day champion against the world.
How about you, Jack?
I'm Jacke of Palacinkla. I'm a swamp druid. And Jack is a very jovial person, but isn't as charming as he thinks he is.
Right. Iestyn?
My name is Parker. I play Iestyn. He's a human Oath of Vengeance paladin. That's about it.
All right. To give you a little recap so you know where our story is currently, our player characters have been tasked by the King Highborn of the Kingdom of Parn to go into Girthdor, a conclave of ash elves, which are a sort of undead-ish, life-draining elven species. Girthdor is not recognized as a kingdom yet. However, after a major misunderstanding, the King Highborn has decided that he needs to make amends for what he has done. In adding a little bit of moral ambiguousness to this, the Ash Elves are not exactly considered good people. They practice some very unsavory things, and so there are very mixed feelings about recognizing them as a kingdom that our player characters are dealing and grappling with at the moment. The Ash Elves engage in a form of slavery that is definitely not acceptable within the Kingdom of Parn or any of the other civilized kingdoms.
Or the party.
Unfortunately, for the Ash Elves, they rationalize this because they must drain life energy to survive. In order to keep fatalities down among their food source, for lack of a better term, they rotate out food sources occasionally so that they don't actually inflict a death upon those they feed. However, this does mean that they need an ordinarily large number of people to feed from. So our heroes are currently trekking towards Girthdor itself with a contingent of honor guard behind them. They have gone ahead to scout throughout the dangerous Fell Marsh as they make their way forward. In our last session, our player characters managed to meet a Ducountess who ran a small village. The Ducountess's Ash Elf forces were depleted in the attack by King Highborn, and thus they had need of aid. The player characters were tasked with helping them out by killing a swamp dragon that was plaguing the people of the village. The swamp dragon turned out to be a giant crocodile that nearly ate one of them. And our player characters, on the way back, dealt with a small goblin settlement that ambushed them. Currently, they have reached the main camp and have begun to rest for the evening. Just a question: Did you go back and see the Ducountess last session?
We did.
We did. I thought you did. Okay, I was going to make sure.
Yeah.
There was some question earlier.
I didn't remember that. What did we do?
She told us that which people we would be taking back, the 20 people, that was going to be a thing, that they could stay there until which time we came back through, and that was pretty much it, I guess.
And that we
Thanked
did an
us.
audience with her on the way back as well.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, that was right. You agreed to have an audience on the way back. One other thing I'll just go ahead and say for our viewers, for people who are watching the VOD later, we are not sponsored by anyone, but we are being supported and provided equipment and table space at Challenges Games and Comics in Tucker, Georgia, at the North Lake Mall. They have been nice enough to supply all the equipment we need to stream this, as well as the play space and things like these tabletops and the lighting that we're using today. The rest of the stuff here was created, printed, purchased, and painted by members of this group, and we are in no way monetized at this time. And we don't plan to be. I don't plan on running ads or anything. This is, again, just so that we can show what a real play session looks like without all the bells and whistles. I will go ahead and say that you do not have to have a setup like I do to play Dungeons & Dragons. We're a little bit above and beyond what I would consider like a starter game. We have more terrain and things of that nature, and we have amazing painters. 3 of my players are big Warhammer painters now, one of which I think is like, you're a competition painter?
Not seriously anymore.
Not anymore. Okay. One of our players was a competition painter. So they are wonderful. You do not need to go into this level of detail as a starter game if you're new to Dungeons & Dragons. We are using Dungeons & Dragons 2024 edition because I like it. Moving on. So you have just left the meeting with the Ducountess and are making your way. Do you want to reconnoiter with your army, or do you just want to head forward?
I think we need to reconnoiter. Sorry, it's evening, right?
It is. No, it's not evening. You rested and it came right here, so it's morning.
Oh, okay then. That's right. We rested there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Granted, in the
don't
film
forget.
hour. Go ahead.
We long rested, just in case you didn't redo all your stats.
No, I did.
Yeah, go ahead and do your spells
They're good.
for the day if you haven't done it.
Yeah. I just forgot, but I did do it.
Con checks for me. Did roll con checks for me?
Yes, everyone but Jack needs to roll me a con save.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be getting a full again. Yep.
That's a 9.
That's a 9.
3.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, you're fine. You feel hale and hearty. Shantara, you're kind of feeling ill. Maybe it's the effects of all the partying with the orcs that you did at the end of the session. Maybe it's the illicit substances that they partook in during their celebration. Or maybe it's just the fact that this place is filled with mosquitoes and disease. But both Shantara and Aisllin are feeling a bit sick. You will have the poisoned condition for the day. The poison condition is pretty simple. It just means you have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. Midway through, you will get a chance to save again to see if you can shake this off.
All right. I would like to, before we get started, give my inspiring speech for the day and get everyone fired up so they have their temporary hit points.
All right, you want to use your inspiring speech? Do you want to act out or just?
I do not have one for today, but I will next time.
Oh, no worries. Don't worry about it. Yep. So you kind of rouse the emotions within people. You get them fired up. All of you gain, I believe it's what, eight temporary hit points for the day. So moving on from there.
Do we want to take our buddy orcs with us as we scout ahead?
I don't know. I don't want him to keep dying.
That's
We
fine.
named them.
Gruff and dead.
But it's also ultimately up to that.
Well, we'd ask. But last time they wanted to come, so I think they would probably want to. But if we don't want to bring them, that's fine.
So are you inviting Gorfendaga with you?
We're going to wait. You guys want to wait? No?
I say wait, otherwise they'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. They're level 2 now.
True.
Yep. They did level up after their adventure.
Since they level up, now can we revive them if they fall?
No. They're still not adventurers.
Okay. All right.
Is there a way to get them to be adventurers?
I mean, adventurers are special. Maybe. If they hit level 3, I will let them follow death save rules.
Okay.
For now, they don't have death saves. They go down, they die. In any event, so what is, when you get back to the camp, Sir Winthrop is ready. Well, he says, how did the meeting with the Ducountess go?
She's not exactly pleasant.
Yes,
But
I would expect nothing less from the people of this swamp.
she has agreed that we
Whoa.
take.
Rude.
Pardon?
I come from the swamp.
Ah, did not mean you. I meant the Ash Elves.
Okay.
I did not mean. Oh Lord.
I mean, we don't want to let the Ash Elves know that I'm from the swamp.
I did. Sorry.
It's okay. I forgive you.
His momentary, apparently, racism showing. In any case, I would expect nothing less from the Ash Elves. We'll correct it that. Which is, now that I think about it, still speciesist. Regardless, I'm glad that it went well. As well as can be, though she is unpleasant. I have not met her. Quite frankly, I just want to be out of this one. Are you ready to head out? He asks.
Absolutely.
We are.
Yes.
All right. We will follow your lead. Is the signal still the same? Will you send your owl back if we need?
Correct.
Excellent. I shall box up the camp and prepare to leave.
Excellent. Safe travels.
Very well.
And you as well. At which point he goes off and starts getting people to start breaking down tents and whatnot. And you are left free to leave. You do have your kind of map to where Girth Door is. So you are able to make your way.
All right.
As you were traveling, please, somebody give me a survival check.
Okay.
By the way, for assisting on survival, this is actually a thing I did not know. I was making a mistake on this. For future reference, when you're aiding someone in 2024, you actually have to have the skill. You have to be proficient in it if you're aiding. I did not know that until this morning.
Does that happen affect owls?
I'm proficient.
Or are we talking about a different aid?
Huh?
Are we talking about a different aid?
No. I mean the aid action, like if someone wants to, for example, like investigate something,
Okay.
and someone's like, "I'm helping," you need to have investigate as well.
So it has to be a proficiency as well. It can't just be like when I got Jack of all trades. I
No.
got a plus
That,
to.
Jack of all trades can.
Okay, all right.
Jack of
so
all
that
trades is
can
still
on
allowed
anything
to,
then.
yes.
I always forget. I get advantage on this, right? Because I'm a sword.
Yes,
So
'cause you're a
I
small
will
group.
assist, but I don't need
Well,
to roll when I assist.
Right, you're just assisting.
Don't have to assist.
Oh,
He's already got
Because he's
advantage. It
already
doesn't
got
help
it.
anymore,
Yeah.
but
17 plus 6, so 23.
23?
Yep.
23 is more than good enough, as you are able to stay on course throughout the trip to Girth Door. According to the map, you should be able to reach Girth Door by nightfall.
Wow. Okay. Sweet.
Although, I mean, you have been traveling through for days at this point.
I mean, I would like to keep an eye out for more bog walkers or any other kind of swamp creatures.
Yes, I am taking that into account.
Do we need a marching order?
We will in just a moment. Let me pull up my notes here.
You had already cast Find Familiar.
I mean, my familiar hasn't died yet. Is fine.
That's right. Yeah.
I can't remember. Is there a time limit on Find Familiar?
No, they stay around till they die.
Okay.
And remember, you can always kind of put your familiar into like a little pocket space if you don't want it out to risk it getting injured. As you're making your way, okay. As you're making your way throughout the mire, you eventually come to what looks like some ruined walkways among some trees. As you kind of see this ahead, Jack, you notice, and you were the only person who does notice this, you notice that there's some small bubbling in the water.
Okay.
The telltale sign of something lurking underneath the water itself.
Okay. Where at exactly?
They are along the edges of the walkway that you see of this kind of thing, closer to the center where that strange mushroom-like outcropping is.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and put them on the map so you can see where they are.
Oh.
Move this back so I can get here if that's all right.
Yeah, of course.
So you see the bubbling here, 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 over here.
Okay. Yeah, let the party know.
Okay.
Looks like we got creatures or something underneath the waters.
Yeah, you're not exactly sure what they are, but you definitely have the location of where they are.
Are they moving, or they seem to be staying in one place?
They appear to be staying in position. From what your passive perception says, they are attempting to stay hidden. They may be some kind of ambush predator.
I guess I point out like where you see the bubbles is where. So yeah, I don't know what to do.
Is there any way to? I mean, is there really any way to avoid it? There's not a lot of pathways.
You can go that way. I can't make.
I mean, can we not just walk around it?
You can try to if you just want to walk around the swamp.
Oh, we have to go in the water if we do that.
You'd be going into the mire itself, which for Jack isn't a problem, but for the rest of you,
Well, I feel like we can go that way, right? We can make jumps. Are we all at? Yeah, we've all got a strength around 10.
Try.
yep. As long as you can move 10 feet, you can jump a number of feet into your strength rating.
Is this thing here solid, or is that so just?
It's like a rock kind of on the outcropping.
I have a strength of 8.
Good to know.
But you can go in the water.
Yeah.
More easily if you need it.
How big are you? Can someone
Still
just-
doesn't seem like a good idea.
He's supposed to be. He's medium sized.
Okay. What do you think?
Yes.
Where are we
how
headed?
big
I
are
mean,
you?
So we
I
are
mean,
going
we
to
need to go
use.
forward, right?
We are going to go ahead. By the way, make sure that you're actually on a square. I see Jack over there, like in between squares.
Doesn't matter.
There we go. So we are gonna. Movement actually is important. Not super. We're not in combat or anything, but be sure that you're kind of paying attention to how far you're moving and things like that. Remember that you do need 10 feet to do the jump. So, however you want to do it and what order you want to try it, that's up to you.
Okay. I mean, I think you. The only person that we need to protect is you, really.
It's not as bad as it was, but my hit points in general are lower.
So you kind
But
of
I
want to
do
give a
have-
wide berth, and we stay closer to where the ambush predators are.
I mean, I can come in between you and Shantara.
Also, don't do anything, aggressive.
I feel.
Oh no.
Hear me out.
Oh no.
There's a couple close to edges, right? We can just stab in the water. Get rid of some of them.
Yeah, but let's.
We don't know what they are though.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Each one of them could be a dragon or something.
They're
I
underwater.
will say, enunciate a little bit. I don't know if we're getting picked up on the mic, but
Okay.
are we getting picked up? Okay,
Cool. All of us?
Yeah, they said they could even pick them up back there.
excellent.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Would not be for randomly stabbing the water. I just don't know that it's worth it. We
Is
don't
it
know
pre-
what's up ahead.
Would it be considered what is it? What do you call it? Aggressive action if I just get my shillelagh ready, but don't.
I mean, if you want to cast it right now, I don't think it would be a hostile action.
Okay,
If you want to
hostile.
precast it.
Yeah, I would like to precast.
Yeah, that's fine. So you say the words of magic. The runes on your club flare to green
I mean,
light.
I keep it I guess whatever.
I mean, it still
whatever's simple.
flashes to light. So,
Okay.
but yes, your shillelagh spell is ready. Your club is ready.
Sweet.
My reasoning is not all of us are very strong. I feel like there's a high chance at least one of us falls in that water and triggers whatever is hiding.
Yeah. Oh, you think if we touch the water at all, it's gonna?
Oh, I
They're
think
gonna
if we
start
touch the
attacking?
water at all, it'll probably be. I feel like we disturb the water, we disturb what's in the water.
I thought it was a proximity thing, but that makes sense.
I feel like it's. I don't know what it is, but we fought an alligator, and I feel like alligators be laying in wait.
Okay, sure.
So the only one you couldn't make, because you can jump 5 feet, is that one? Is that a 10-foot jump here?
That one's 15.
It'll be 5. Okay, so 15.
15 feet.
Yeah, so that's the longer one.
I have the jump spell.
But you can jump here?
Yeah.
So I could jump onto
So you
the
can jump to
That's
those
pretty
path.
simple.
Yeah, so I think we could make
Let's try.
all of those, right?
I don't know if I can make this one.
From here?
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
yeah,
have the
that's-
jump spell, so I could use that.
Okay. Well, you could also change, right? Too?
Oh yeah, that's true. I could wild shape. Sure, why not? I turned into. Wait, do I have a flyer? I don't know if. I can't.
No,
fly.
I don't think you're kind of
Yeah,
level up.
yeah, but I
flying.
have level. Okay. Anyway,
Give him a frog. Frog
Give
can
it to the
jump.
frog.
but then I'd have to touch the water.
That might make things worse.
Maybe.
Bait.
Bait.
It's a frog around something
All
big
I'm
and
saying is
predatory.
it feels like a fight maybe in that.
Our
fight.
heroes,
Might as
ladies
well
and
just
gentlemen.
fight it.
Let's
I'm
go.
not saying we should be bait, but frogs might be seen as bait.
I'm gonna go to the handling shield.
Okay.
So can I say I jumped here?
Yes, you can make that jump easily, and there's enough room for you to make a 10-foot, so you're able to get there.
Move here, I guess.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want to come along?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'll come
as well.
along.
So 5, 10. The jump would be 15. So we'll rotate up to here.
Okay.
Do you want us to take our time?
I mean, I'm not going to worry about like initiative or anything, but when y'all are going and where you are going is important.
I can just go 25 and go to there. I think Shantara can still get over home.
Oh, it was the
I
water.
did not. It's a push. She's standing on a push.
I will go ahead and say for jumping onto smaller ledges, those are a little more difficult. You may have to make a roll for smaller ledges.
Okay.
So these ones on the rocks.
Move me on.
Like,
to the-
you see how there's some of those that are only half a square?
Oh yeah.
25. All right.
Oh, I meant onto the rock.
And it could be tricky. I mean, you make the numbers fine.
Jack, you're noticing there's a small problem.
What?
You cannot make a 10-foot run to do the jump unless you're doing something else to make that jump.
Yeah, I'll cast jump.
Okay. Make sure to mark it off. And I think it doubles your jump distance.
I'd have to check. So does that just make it 10 feet?
No. How long jump works is move. How jumping does, I believe it just doubles your amount, which would be you can usually jump without having the 10-foot move. You can normally jump half your normal distance.
Mhm.
So whatever the jump spell does, you'll have to look that up.
It says once on each of its turns until the spell ends, that creature can jump up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of movement.
Okay, you don't have the 10 foot of movement right now.
I mean, I moved from here to here.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could move straight. You could move straight. Like if you curve that way, it wouldn't. But you could go straight. Yes.
Okay. So
And with 30-foot jump, yeah, you can clear whatever. Yeah.
I cast jump, I guess.
Okay. So that uses one of your spells for the day.
So we've all got to go around the backside of the pole.
And but then I can jump 30 feet, so I can jump like here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's say here. All right.
Okay. You successfully walk over. You leap across, being careful not to touch the muck as you arrive on the small platform.
So, yes, and if I go around the backside, can I make it? I can do it 10 foot.
15. I want to stop like here and then 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, should
Okay.
be. Yep. Okay, you want to move me out 2 more so somebody else can get over 20, 30?
And Shantara will go around next.
Okay, yeah, I'll go around next.
10, 15, 20, and then
Sploosh.
I told you.
let's see what I don't know if it's the same. Lieutenant Power.
You easily. You can do it at half jump. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you don't even need to worry about running. You have what? The strength of 16, 18. Strength of 18. Yeah, you can jump 9 feet without needing a running jump. All right, so you have made it to the second outcropping, and the bubbling is still going on now that you're aware of it. But you are able to successfully go that far. You are now faced with your next. This next jump, if you're going to the small outcropping where the obelisk is standing, you will need to make an athletics check or an acrobatics check. I will let you do either to maintain your footing after the jump because it's a very small platform.
Okay. So jump lasts 1 minute. So do I still have the time?
Yeah, you've got plenty of time. Yeah.
So I'll just,
Yep, it's fine.
or actually
Yeah,
go.
go. Yeah, we got the way.
Pause right there. When you land there, roll initiative. Alrighty then. I have a question. Can someone go grab my LCD pad from over there? Oh, we got someone. We have a helper who's doing that. I forgot to grab my LCD pad to track initiative. Just a second.
Producer Nate.
Producer Nate.
Yeah.
It's on the shelf. Thank you. You don't want to be on camera?
Prefer not to.
All right. That is Nate. Nate is our technical guy today. He's also manning the chat, but I don't think we have any viewers, so that's not necessary. Anyway.
What?
3.
We have 3 people? Wow. I'm shocked. Okay. So, moving on, that has triggered the initiative as a rule. Let me go ahead and jot down the initiatives here, and then we'll do like we normally do. For new Dungeon Masters, this is generally how I do initiative. I find this works really well. The first thing I want to note is our mini painters are wonderful people. And although I don't know if this can be picked up on the camera, if someone wants to pick up one of the minis of the bogworms and put it closer to the camera so they can kind of see what I'm talking about real quick.
Oh, it's literally the bogworms are our cover photo.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So you can see them.
If you note the bogworms have different colored spines, that was because Iestyn, who painted them, color-coded them, which is a good trick for new DMs. So that you can kind of track them when they're on the battlefield. They also have different colored bases. It just makes being able to determine who is who easier. So we have purple, green, blue, and red. All right. Let me record the initiatives. It's 3 in it.
They don't just stab people.
Sorry.
We're a little further around.
That's what counts.
All right, initiatives. Did anyone break 20?
Yes, I got a 21 for.
20?
I'm gonna
Anyone
say.
else?
I'm gonna say for Dagon.
Okay, Dagon got a...
Yeah.
Do you have your owl on the field yet?
Oh no.
Go ahead and make sure the Dagons are ready.
I'll just say by me because I wasn't really keep. Come on.
Doesn't really keep track. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's Dagon is 21. Dagon is his summoned familiar owl, for those who missed it. All right, after Dagon, no one else got 20. All right. Did anyone break 15?
I got
18?
Sorry.
No, no.
What'd you get? 15 and 18? All right, so for the 18, what's your dexterity modifier?
3.
All right, roll me a d20 and just give me a result.
5.
5? Okay. So, 18, Shantara, 15. You said you had a 15?
I did.
Okay, actually. I hope you know whenever I write your name down here, I'm spelling it wrong.
That's fine.
Okay, anyone break 10?
13.
13? What's your dexterity modifier?
I always forget. 2.
2. All right. So we have 13, and we have Jacke. Okay. Just go ahead and tell me what the rest of you got, because I highly doubt anyone rolled worse than the last enemy.
8.
Okay, and you're the only one left. So you did roll
True to
higher.
4.
I always
I've been
misspelled
good
your
the
name
last-
too.
It's okay. Roll where it counts.
Yeah,
That's
I've been good the
right.
last 2 sessions. It's just this one. We're back to initiatives not being good again.
Well, you still beat the red worm.
Let's go. The one that's furthest away from home.
Well, you do have your hammer.
I do.
All right, let me just drop this down real quick.
So you can see the top of your character sheet. No, you're fine. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's just this area right here is visible. Basically, the whole border. Is,
I don't think anyone minds if you can see your character sheet.
Yeah, that's fine.
cheating stats.
Oh god, cheating stats. Also, this is just for people watching. I use these LCD screens. They're actually really cheap, and you can get them on Amazon. One, save a tree, so environmentally friendly. Two, they make it really easy to track things like initiative and hit points and stuff for enemies for encounters.
The backdrop looks really cool behind you,
Huh?
actually. The backdrop looks pretty cool behind you.
Oh, that's cool. Okay,
It says Ophelia's in the players, but
she's not here today. We have to work out that still. Yes, one of our players isn't here today. That's Ophelia. Ophelia is working. Okay, so we have initiative. So Dagon is the first thing to react. Your owl reacts as something prepares to lurch up out of the muck.
okay. So wait, so I can't see it yet?
You can kind of see where it is. It's lunging out now. Like all of this kind of happens simultaneously.
So aid, and then fly over here.
Okay, so he's aiding you against the purple one.
I say it flies like 10 feet up.
Okay, it's flying 10 feet up. Do you want to use the riser?
Yeah, where are they at?
This should be. I didn't think I broke them out. Yeah, we have little risers to denote things that are flying, and in my infinite preparedness, I didn't pull any of them out because I'm not perfect. This is the kind of thing you have when you're unprepared. There you go.
You can put it.
Do what?
You can put it over the water even.
Oh.
However you want to place it, it's fine. Okay. So the bird is 10 feet up. Next up is purple. Purple lurches out towards Jacke, and you recognize it as a spined bogworm. It's a custom enemy for those of you diving to your monster manuals at home. In any case, the bogworm is going to attempt to bite you. It fails as it lurches out and tries to grab purchase upon your leg. You're able to pull your leg back in time, and it fails to grab you. Moving
Is
on.
this pink or red?
This was purple.
Purple.
Excuse me, I have pink and I have my.
This one's red.
Yeah, switch those two, please.
Yes, I'm going before the one closest to me.
Okay.
All right, there we go. Let's go.
Yep. Sorry about that.
No.
I just got the colors wrong. Colorblind. All right, moving on. So that's what he attempts to do, and the rest of them kind of lurch out when he lurches out. So now you can all see the targets. Green is going to go next. Green, these have a swim speed of 40, so Green is going to swim over to where Aisllin is.
40?
40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, it can get there, and it's going to attempt to bite Aisllin as it lunges up out of the water. That is a 14. Miss. It doesn't. You manage to pull your leg back just as it tries to nom you. Shantara, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack the one that attacked Aisllin.
Okay. How are you attacking?
I'm going to use Cheryl.
Oh, your Cheryl, your custom weapon. For those of you wondering, Cheryl is a multi-bladed twirling weapon that is part of her character's unique culture as a cat person.
For the first attack, I got a 10, so that's probably a miss.
You missed. The creature is just a little too slippery and is able to dodge out of the way.
For the second attack, got an 11.
Got an 11. No, unfortunately, as you swing twice to smash the creature manages to move out of the way, avoiding your blows. Do you want to make any movement?
No, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
All right. Aisllin.
All right, I am going to cast Blade Ward.
Okay.
So that means attack rolls against me are 1d4 minus 1d4
Okay.
from attacks.
You kind
So
of
it's a
form a
cantrip.
magical shield that's warding off attacks.
And then I am going to use my bonus. Well, I'm going to move back over to here.
Okay.
So 5 feet. And I'm going to do Bardic Inspiration to Iestyn.
All right. You have Bardic Inspiration, Iestyn. Next up is... are you moving anywhere?
I moved one back.
Okay, you did move, so it's going to trigger an attack of
Oh,
opportunity.
shit. I
That's
Minus
gonna,
4?
Roll. Is it minus 4 or minus d4?
forgot. 1d4.
I'll let you go ahead and roll the d4 if you want. This could matter.
Totally forgot.
I think it's too high for it to matter. But,
2.
He had a 24.
Oh, yeah,
So,
that'll work.
I didn't think so, but it could. All right, so it does bite into you.
Okay.
It does. It does 8 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and give me a Constitution save.
Is that all your 10?
Hmm?
All your 10
Yeah.
points?
Well, that's good. That was a 19.
Okay. You take 4 points of poison damage as your leg kind of burns, and you're not able to move, so your
Okay.
movement gets halted.
So push me back then, Jack.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
I'll get there.
Moving on. Next up is Blue. Blue is going to charge straight at. Only person who can get you really is Shantara. It's going to try to get to the square just south of Shantara if it can. One south if it can.
Yep,
Yeah,
40.
it's going to go down. Okay. Shantara. It leaps out of the water at you. It misses as it splooshes out and tries to bite, but it's not able to. All right, that was Blue. Jack.
Okay. I am going to shillelagh.
All right.
Well, hit with my shillelagh.
Yeah, you swing your enchanted weapon.
Okay. 21.
That'll hit.
Okay. Why can't I do math? 17.
17 damage. That's a lot of damage.
Bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Very good. All right. The creature lets out a roar as it kind of stumbles back. Well, it doesn't stumble, but it kind of flashes backward from the hit. Anything else you want to do, Jack?
No.
Okay. So that's Jack's turn. Iestyn.
I'm going to move up here to
Mhm.
where it is with Blue. I'm going to stow the shield and draw the sword. So I've got
Okay.
the sword and the hammer out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to activate my oath.
Okay.
So channel divinity with a vengeance on Blue, so I have advantage against Blue.
Okay.
And that goes for 10 rounds.
All right. 10 rounds.
Okay, so first attack with the sword
Against Blue, right?
against Blue. It's going to be a 20.
Hits.
It's going to be 12 slashing.
All right.
Or piercing against the short sword.
You stab out and you find purchase on the opponent. It slips right between some of the plates, and you draw a deep wound upon him. So it was, how much damage? 12?
12.
Okay,
And then attacking with the hammer.
All right.
That is going to be a 20 again.
Ooh, hits again.
And then this one is going to be... Okay, I should have rolled 2 different color dice to get them apart. So we're going to run the bludgeoning first.
Okay.
So 3 bludgeoning,
Okay.
and then 1 thunder. No lightning.
All right, because you don't have the 2-weapon fighting style.
I actually do. So it'd be 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And then 1 thunder.
So 4 more bludgeoning, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. So your hammer lashes out. It's the first time you've used the weapon since it became enchanted. You smash into the side of the bogworm, causing more blood to erupt out of the wound as lightning flashes around the creature's body. You realize that you did heavy damage as the creature thrashes about, but it remains still intent on its attack. Red's going to go next. Red is going to 1 step up and toward Iestyn.
So here.
Yep. And is going to attempt to bite Iestyn. Let's see, 22?
Yep.
22 will hit. All right. So,
Should I use your bardic?
No, that's not it.
Because you can use that
You
for
can
AC,
use that
right?
to raise
yeah, you
your
can use
armor
it for
class.
AC because she's Valor.
Yeah. I'd have to roll higher than 4 though.
Okay.
Because I don't have the shield up.
Understand.
So you take a grand total of 7 points of piercing damage as it tears a chunk out of your leg, and give me a Constitution save.
6.
Oof, nasty. All right.
Are we allowed to know what our con save needs to be?
No, I'm not going to tell you. I'll go ahead and tell you. 13.
Okay. It has to be
Uh,
6.
So you take 7 points of poison damage as your leg kind of burns where the wound is. All right, and that's top of the round, Dagon.
Okay, Dagon, I'm not going to bother moving.
Oh, you are also. It is also grabbing you. You are grabbed.
Dagon's going to aid Jack.
Okay. You
Against,
do the same thing. Just
purple.
gonna fly and then
Yep.
fly back. Okay. All right. Dagon flies down, starts flapping in the face of it, draws its attention, and darts away. Purple is next. Purple cannot reach Dagon, unfortunately, but it's going to try to bite Jack again.
Okay.
12 plus 5, so 17.
Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and shield.
Okay, you cast shield. A magical shield of energy erupts just in time to block the attack as it attempts to slam into you. All right, so remember to take that off.
Yep.
And that's purple. Green is going to go next. Green, I believe, is the one grappling or grabbing Aisllin. All right, it is going to drag Aisllin into the muck.
Oh,
So it can move at half distance.
Okay.
At half speed, so it can move 20. It will trigger attacks of op from those nearby.
So Shantara.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's going to pull you towards that thing in the center.
20.
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
You didn't hit it.
No.
What'd you get?
7.
7. Shantara not doing so great today.
I'm poisoned.
As it pulls you into the muck, you swing. As it pulls your friend into the muck, you swing, attempting to cut it, but you're not able to find purchase. Whatever has you sick, whatever malady is on you right now, is slowing you down. When it does drag Aisllin into the muck, when it gets into range of that thing in the center, there is a sudden poof of what looks like pollen that erupts from the weird mushroom thing. Give me one more con save.
That's a 10.
That's a 10. Okay, you feel sluggish. So you are suffering the effects of 1 level of exhaustion. So only lasts for an hour, but you are suffering 1 level of exhaustion, which means that you are getting a -1, basically to all your d20 rolls.
Okay.
Moving on, that was green. Shantara.
So that's not me next? Oh no, she's above me. Yep.
Yeah, just Shantara then action.
I'm trying to think if I want to be stupid.
Do something really stupid.
I need to go get the spell effects.
I'll get it. You keep going.
Okay.
It's like one of my favorite lines from Pacific
Can I
Rim.
see the one that has Aisllin?
Yes, it's above the. It's actually kind of like above the water, like wrapping around her leg and biting her and pulling her in.
I'm gonna use my longbow and try to shoot it.
Okay. And Ash, by the way, Ashton, don't forget you are poisoned
Right.
from the environmental malady.
Oh my god.
Does that mean I can't cast spells?
You can. It's just
Was
you
that a
suffer the
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Yeah,
on
I have
attacks.
disadvantage
That's
because
why
I'm
I'm doing
poisoned.
it.
Nice.
Yeah, just make sure.
And I
you
rolled the
remember.
same number on both anyway.
Oh no! What'd you roll?
I got an 8.
Oh. Okay. You make a valiant effort. Do you want to use your heroic
I'm gonna
inspiration?
action surge.
Oh, you're gonna action surge. Okay.
See if I can do something. God,
You're having a bad day.
I am. I'm having a horrible day. 9.
This malady has got you down. You're just too sluggish. You're not able to.
Too hungover.
You're not able.
partying
You're too
hard.
hungover from partying. You're not able to find it.
Swamp
As you
crud.
are feeling kind of feverish too, like you're kind of sweating, which is unusual for a cat person.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to save you.
I appreciate it.
Aisllin, you're up.
All right. So if I am using a spell that requires them to do a save,
The poison doesn't affect that.
Okay. Alright, so I can only get that. Right?
Okay. What spell are you casting?
I'm going to do Thunder Wave.
Okay, and you don't have to put them down. You can just put it above. Like that's
Okay.
why they're clear, so you
Okay.
don't have to put them under. Okay.
So Thunder Wave is a Constitution saving throw.
All right, we're going to con save first for the Bogworm.
Yep.
That is a natural 2, and it's a con save, so that's a 3.
Alright, that will not work. So he gets 2d8. And that's 7 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he is also pushed. Failed save in addition. Any unsecured objects that are entirely within the cube are pushed 10 feet away from you. And a thunderous boom is 300 feet away.
And this breaks the grapple.
Alright,
You
so
can
that
go ahead and
pushes
pull
him
the.
back.
You can pull the. Thing.
Okay, and then does anything happen to the spore thingy?
Actually, yes. It needs to make its own save.
Will it get pushed?
It will not get pushed,
Okay.
especially with its roll. It rolled a 14 plus 2. It rolled a 16.
No, minus 15
Okay.
on the spell save.
So
he is okay.
it resists it.
Okay.
That was a really good idea, and it did break the grapple, so you are free. Do you
Alright,
want to
so
do
I
any
can
movement? Yes,
move.
you can move again.
Alright.
Remember, it's half movement in the muck, though.
Get
I
behind
think
me.
I'm just coming with Jack, yeah. Alright, so we're just going to go there.
Okay.
And as a... Oh, I'm not down enough because I can't get the points back anyway. That's it. I'm
Okay.
done.
Fortunately, it looks like your temporary HP has done its job.
Yes.
And moving on, that was Aisllin. So now we have Blue.
Blue's right in front of me.
Blue is going to continue. Blue bit you, didn't it?
Red's got me grappled.
Okay.
Blue missed.
Blue is going to move over and try to bite. Actually, it can reach Shantara from where it's at, can it? Yeah, it's going to try to bite Shantara. That will miss horribly as it lunges out. But
they're also rolling
despite the fact that
Yeah.
you're sick, you're able to pull yourself back. It doesn't come close to biting you. Moving onward from there, Jack, you're up.
Okay. I'm swinging.
You swing your shillelagh at the creature.
Thankfully, I have advantage. So, 18. I did roll.
18 will hit.
I did roll a nat 1 on the other one.
Well, that doesn't matter, fortunately. All right, so 16 on purple.
Okay. 14.
14 damage. Ouch. The creature thrashes wildly. It's looking. There's kind of a lot of blood pooling from where you've been hitting it and kind of bashing it in. It looks very hurt.
Okay, so it's taken 31 points of damage. Just
Yes.
FYI.
Yes, it has.
So much.
Moving on, we have Iestyn.
So can I tell that Shantara is like under the weather?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that, like,
I mean,
visible?
Shantara has looked pretty sick this entire day. Aisllin has looked sick as well.
All right. So bonus action, I'm going to spend 5 lay on hand points to clear your poison condition.
Woohoo!
That is the
Oh,
one
yeah.
condition I can clear with that.
You are no
But
longer
you don't
poisoned.
get any healing from that. You just clear the condition.
I didn't need healing, just poison, so that's great.
And then attacking blue. So
All right.
First attack with a short sword. That's going to be a 19 to hit. And that is 9 points of damage
Okay, and this was on blue, right?
on blue.
Okay.
And then following up with the hammer. Does me being grappled affect these?
No, you're allowed to attack the target that's grappling you without penalty.
Well, I'm attacking a different target.
Oh no, that you would have been at disadvantage.
Okay.
Just roll the attack again.
Roll the attack again. 21.
It still hits. Fine.
And then, so attacking blue again, I would be at advantage. I'm disadvantaged in the grapple, so rolling fly. That is an 11, so I'm going to use the bardic there.
Okay, you're using the bardic inspiration.
Yeah, so that's going to post to 14.
You hit.
Okay. And that is 6 bludgeoning and 1 lightning.
Okay, so what happens is you reach over and put a hand on Shantara. You feel like a healing pulse, and you're feeling a lot better, a lot more energized. Then you whip around with your short sword. You slice into you stab into the creature. It's looking very wounded as it kind of wobbled and thrashed, and you immediately follow with the hammer as the lightning arcs behind it. Bam! It hits it, and the lightning just pops, and its head just explodes. It is dead. You can remove it from the field. Blue is dead.
How much damage did you do? I wasn't keeping track.
So the first one was.
You first one you hit it for.
12?
First one you hit it for 12, and then you hit it for. You hit it for over 33 damage.
Yeah.
I stopped counting when it hit 33.
Yeah.
But yes, because first you knocked down 22, 21, then 18, then 14, then dead.
Yeah.
Well, 18, 14, 5, and dead. So, moving onward, that was Iestyn. Do you want to do any movement?
I'm grappled.
Oh, right, yeah, you're the one being grabbed. Okay, and now it's Red's turn, which is the one that's got you
No, I'm still
grappled.
long for the ride.
Shantara, you're going to make an attack of opportunity as it tries to drag you toward the... maybe it's just because
Jail.
you're just now...
Both of them.
Maybe it's because you're just now... It's Bard dice. That's the curse.
It is the curse.
You know what? Pass this.
Oh, I just
Pass
gave
this
one.
to her.
Here, switch it up. There you go.
Pick yourself out a better die. Anyway, moving on. Yes, because to shame my player of Shantara forgot her dice. A cardinal sin. Anyway.
I set everything up this morning.
Yes, she is the reason any of the stream stuff is going on. Along her, Dan, and our assistant, that is an employee of the store who's been nice enough to do his thing for us, and the store allowing him to do so on the clock. In any case, then we've got. So you fail to hit. You swing at it with your weapon and are not able to. It pulls Iestyn towards that thing in the center. It's going to pull you within 1 square of the thing in the center. 1 over. It's going to position you. No, towards, there. As the thing in the center erupts with another burst of pollen.
Yes, it's about to get
Give me a
impregnated.
Constitution save.
Save. 18.
18?
Con? 18, yeah.
18. You feel like you cough a little bit, but you're not affected by the poisonous spores that are being released. All right. So moving on, that was end of the round. Dagon. The owl is up.
Guess what it's doing?
It's doing the same thing, flying in, distracting. All right, it does its thing, flaps in, flies away. The creature's getting annoyed at it, but it's kind of busy right now. And then Purple is going to go. Purple is going to once more attempt to bite Jacke.
Okay.
That's a 15?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. It bites in. It's not able to get through your leathers and get like a good grip on you, but it's trying.
Remember, I have a shield. That's what's.
Yeah, oh, you got. Well, yeah. All right. It is unable to do so. That was purple. Green. I need to remember to remove blue. Green is going to move around and bite Iestyn now that Iestyn is in the water. They do have pack tactics, so he's getting advantage. Ooh, that's a natural 20.
Okay. So.
Do you want to
Just
use
Sifu to ignore the crit.
Nice. You use the power of the sash to resist the crit, which is probably a really good idea, actually. Because poison damage is nasty.
Yep.
Give me a con save, by the way. You take 7 points worth of piercing damage.
18 on the con.
Okay, you're fine on the con, so you only take half damage from that.
So 7 points piercing?
7 points of piercing and 3 points of poison. Okay. Moving on, you kind of like, now you've got 2 of them on you, and they're both kind of biting you. You feel the burning of the venom go into you. You do feel like you're maybe in trouble. Moving on to Shantara. Your friend is getting...
Red is grappling you?
Red and green now.
But Red, how'd you grapple?
They're both grappling.
Oh, they're both grappling. Awesome. I'm going to shoot Red with my bow and arrow.
All right, you quickly stow your melee weapon, draw your bow, and prepare to fire.
Come on.
I think you may want to.
Okay.
I think you may want to focus
22.
on.
22 will hit.
Okay.
And which one are you hitting?
The red.
Red. Okay.
5 points of damage, and it's slowed.
Okay. All right. The arrow slams in. The creature doesn't release, however. Moving on, we have Shantara, Aisllin.
All right. So, I realized I should have moved here before. It won't hurt my shooting ability, but I'm moving one more back.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to use the healing hands on myself. I can clear the poison condition.
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to use, that's my Asmar. So I will take that off, and that will also restore 2d4 plus my modifier.
Okay.
That's 4, 5, 9 points, but that's still, I only just need to get me back up to 23. Right, so I'm back up on hit points. And now I can shoot without disadvantage.
Okay.
So that will be True Strike.
True strike. All right.
And shooting at, which one has Iestyn grappled?
They both do.
Both of them are kind of like wrapped on his legs, biting and chewing, and he's got spores flying over. Iestyn is in a very bad spot.
And neither one of these guys is lower than the other, do we?
You don't know. I mean, unless
Red
you've been
took
tracking.
damage. I don't think green's taken.
Green's the one that you shot with.
They've all taken
Oh,
damage.
so I did.
They've all taken
something.
damage.
So okay, all right. So we're going to use the songbow. I'm no longer at disadvantage, right? But I am still at -1.
You use your you pull your magical bow and prepare to shoot. Yeah, you're at -1. You have a level of
All
exhaustion.
right. So that is way into the 20s.
Yep, that'll
even
hit.
with a minus. So
That'll hit.
All right. So that is.
I'll go ahead and let you know you're shooting for 13s.
Okay. Plus 5, 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, and this was on red or green.
That was on red.
Red. Okay.
Closer. Why not?
All right. Red thrashes about, but it's still just latching on and trying to bite and tear into Iestyn. Jack,
Okay.
what are you doing?
My shillelagh.
Oh, you're continuing to wail on the
on
thing.
purple. I gotta
Yep.
go ahead and kill that. Okay, so 14.
That'll hit.
11.
11
Guessing
damage.
it's dead.
No, as you slam your shillelagh, your magical powered club that's enhanced by the shillelagh spell, you smash into the side of the purple worm, and you hear a crunch, and it goes limp. You have crushed it enough that it has expired.
Okay.
So purple just kind of starts floating in the mud.
All right. So then I also move towards red.
Okay. You jump off of the platform using your ability to maneuver through swamps unhindered, and are able to avoid the slowing properties of the mire.
Yep.
That was Jack. Iestyn. You are being double grappled and bit and clawed and all kinds of
So,
nasty.
because I'm being grappled by both of them, am I at disadvantage for attacking either of them?
No, because they're both grappling you. They both count.
Okay. So
I'm not that mean.
I'll just try not to get in it.
I'm gonna move the bow to red.
Okay.
Bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on red,
Okay.
and then attacking with the sword first and the red.
All right. You lash out with your short sword, trying to stab a creature that's currently wrapped around your leg.
That's going to be a 24.
Hits.
So it's going to be 2d6 plus. That's 11 points of damage.
Okay.
And then following up with the hammer.
You bring the hammer down. The lightning flashing.
20 to hit.
Hits.
And that is going to be. So this is the bludgeoning. It's going to be 9 bludgeoning and then 1 lightning.
It looks like it is barely conscious as the lightning dances around it. You do feel kind of a tingle where the lightning kind of dances a little on you. It doesn't hurt you, but it's definitely a little uncomfortable. The creature is looking like it is barely holding on. Like this is now moving on pure instinct.
This is green or red?
Red.
This is red.
Okay.
All right, so that was Iestyn. Red is going to go next. Red is on you.
Yeah.
So red is going to attempt to. It's going to continue to bite and attempt to restrain. It fails to pierce your heavy armor again, so you're not restrained, and it does not manage to inject more venom into you. So moving onward. Oh, wait a minute. Pack tactics. No, it doesn't matter. Doesn't change anything. It does not manage to bite you at all. That was end of the round. Dagon, you're up.
Cool. Are you gonna get advantage?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know, because I feel like Red's about to go down because of one of y'all. I'll say Dagon. Let's see here. 2, 6, 7, 10. So that's, I can't do math. 50.
That's 50 feet.
So I will aid Jack against Green.
Okay.
And then I will fly. Can I just say it flies up 10 feet?
Yeah. You just move the flight platform. You need to glue it in when it's finished painting. I need to get mine painted.
Yeah, I need an owl of my own.
You can keep borrowing that one.
As I look over to our master painters. Okay. All right, that was Dagon. Green is going to go next. Green is going to continue its bite pattern as well. It does have advantage on this attack because pack tactics. That's a 20.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. It manages to strike in, doing 10 points of piercing damage as it just rips a chunk out, and you feel more burn. Give me a con save.
9.
9, you fail, so you take 5 points of poison damage, which could have been a lot worse as it burns through you more. You're starting to feel it though.
How are you doing?
I'm still alive.
You're feeling very, very woozy at this point.
If Red had hit, I'd have been in serious trouble.
Um,
But we're good.
Shantara.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot at Red.
All right. You draw and you knock an arrow and you let it fly. 10. Ploosh. The arrow strikes into the muck. All right, moving on. We have Shantara. Aisllin. Aisllin is up.
All right. You sure you're feeling all right over there? So, all right. So I am
good.
going
Everything's
to
fine.
True Strike with Songbow at Red's almost dead. You aided yourself against Green, right?
Correct.
All right, against Red.
Okay.
So,
You load an arrow into your enchanted weapon and let it fly.
oh no, that will miss.
All right.
That will miss.
The arrow goes flying by.
And with my bonus action, I'm going to bestow another bardic on Iestyn.
All right. You toss some words of encouragement and strum a little bit on the magical bow that was also good for music. And you feel inspired, Iestyn.
We tried.
Jack, you are up.
Yeah. I'll fight Red.
Okay.
Big money.
Hitting with my shillelagh.
Yeah. I'm assuming you're using your enchanted weapon
No.
in your hand.
8.
8.
Red just wants to stay alive.
Red just dodges out of the way. Iestyn,
I'd be dead at this point.
Iestyn, you're feeling real bad.
It's getting worse. The good news is all my stuff is still in red, so it's the bonus action to move it. So I'm going to bonus action use my lay on hands points.
Okay.
So I'm going to burn the 15 that I have remaining and
Okay.
get my HP back up a little bit, so I'm not like in the red anymore. And then attacking red with the sword.
All right. You stab out towards red.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Heck yeah.
Can't smite because
I mean, I'll go ahead and let you know. Red's at 1, so
Yeah.
you splatter it.
Yeah.
Right.
You hit it with you spear it expertly with your critical strike, severing clean through it. It falls in multiple pieces as it releases you.
And then Oath can be moved without a bonus action, so Oath to Green, but Hunter's Mark is still...
Okay.
Oh, actually, I didn't roll a con save for Hunter's Mark. An 18, so
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark's still up. So then, attacking Green, Another natural 20.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Congratulations!
Picking up the
so I'm
slack.
gonna live. So bludgeoning is going to be 4, 5, 9 bludgeoning, and then the lightning is going to be 4 lightning. So 9 bludgeoning, 4 lightning.
You could.
Did you
even
double roll on the lightning?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
could even throw the bardic at it too if you want,
Okay.
because you hit, just as an option.
I could. So the bardic can be used for damage as well.
It can now.
All right, let's just throw it
Thanks
in
to that
for-
last level.
So 2 more bludgeoning for the bardic.
Okay. All right. You do a hefty amount of damage to Green. It remains latched on, but it does not look comfortable at all. As the lightning dances around it, you stab at it. It's bleeding. It's getting fried. Moving on, Dagon.
I'll aid Jack,
Okay.
but then I'll actually move away.
Okay. So the owl comes down using its nimbleness and its flyby ability so that it doesn't get an attack of opportunity. That's Dagon. Green is going to continue biting. It does not have advantage because it no longer has a partner.
Yep.
That's a 14. It's not going to hit you. It's not able to get through, so it is still connected to you, but it is not able to bite further. Moving on, Shantara.
We're gonna try and shoot it.
You fire another arrow.
So I started blasting.
Yep. Oh, great.
There we go.
Oh, wow. 3 natural 20s.
Well, I got a 19, but I couldn't have a 19.
Oh yeah, because you're a champion fighter. Yes, for those watching at home who are familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, we have a champion fighter. They do exist.
Of course it does. I'm a kid.
What are they, not
You-
normal?
Huh?
They're not normal?
A lot of people don't like them. I like them. I have fun with them.
What's the type of fighter that people usually run?
14 damage.
Battle blasters. 14 damage.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Your arrow. You knock your arrow. You fire. Phew! It shoots across unerringly as it strikes the creature right in the bulbous spot where its brain would be. As you spear it with your arrow, and the creature releases and falls in the muck, floating. Yeah. And do you want to? There is one other thing that's going to happen. I didn't realize Jack was that close to the thing in the center. That's on me. But it is going to pulse. It should have pulsed at the end of your turn. Oh no, it's not Iestyn's turn yet. It's Shantara. No, you have time. Aisllin, you are up if you want to do anything, or you want to hold back.
We're all dead.
We're still in combat.
We're still in combat.
I think that's the plant thing.
I could shoot it. Can we just shoot it? Let's shoot it.
It's probably a good idea.
Let's pull out this longbow and shoot it. Alright,
Unless it's
so
an
true
exploding
strike.
barrel.
All right. You fill your energy, your
Find
weapon
out.
with radiant energy.
It's 14, 19.
Hits.
Alright. And what is it? D6.
Oh.
Sorry. I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
2. So that's going to be 2 plus, 5? 7. 7 points of radiant.
That doesn't sound right.
True strike on the longbow.
Yeah, but
Plus 5.
you should only be adding your attribute, not your proficiency modifier.
I thought we just figured this out. I don't know. What do you think it is?
It's
And we'll just
normal.
add it.
Normal damage is your proficiency modifier plus your damage, or not your your attribute plus your proficiency modifier.
So the proficiency modifier is plus 4?
And then you have
Plus
plus 1
one
for
on
the
the
bow. Okay.
total.
That's
Okay.
how we figured it out.
All right. So
Just
it's
wanted to make
7.
sure.
Yeah,
It is
no,
7.
It's fine.
All right. The creature does not make any noise, but it does not look like it is dead. Jack.
okay. I will swing with my shillelagh at it. 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. I can do math. 16 damage.
Yeah. You
There we go.
You slam your enchanted shillelagh into the plant and crush it in one single solitary blow.
Sweet.
Your other option was just to walk away from it. But you are
But I
able,
like smashing
You are
things.
able to kill the creature, and the sounds of the swamp are all that remain. as you have successfully survived. You are hurt, you are wounded, some of you are slightly exhausted, but you have managed to survive the attack of the bogworms.
I'm gonna give Iestyn a health potion.
Okay.
I'm
Okay.
gonna just run up to the health
Yep.
potion.
I mean,
Do we
also
want-
short
Yeah.
rest.
I was going to say a short rest would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I actually don't
Although
particularly,
I still can-
but I'm fine with doing it.
All right.
So we're short resting.
You want a short rest? That's up to you.
I think we short rest. If we do, is the army going to catch up to us?
The army probably will catch up to you after an hour
I think.
because you're only 30 minutes ahead of them.
So we could
So I
potentially
don't
get.
actually get any spell slots back, I don't think, on a
No,
short rest.
that's
so that doesn't
wizards
help
do.
me.
But
And then the bardic, I think also until next level, I think I get my bardic. Yeah, so it's actually not going to do me any good.
Okay,
So
then we
don't
just do a health
use
potion.
me as Potier.
Yeah. What is the dice for the health potion?
2d4.
2d4 plus 2.
Well, if they catch, so we're not doing a short rest.
It depends if you guys need one. I said just don't do it for
I
my
get
benefit.
action surge back if we do a short
Okay.
rest, but that's my only benefit. So it's
I
up to
would,
y'all.
but if the army catches up, then we can probably get professional healing too.
Ah, yeah.
That's true. We could get rid of sluggish.
It's up to you.
I'm for short resting.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
let's
up for
do it.
that.
We'll short
Okay.
rest.
You manage to clear some space on some of the platforms, light a small fire, and are able to take a small break and let your wounds close. If you want to spend any hit dice, you can. All right. And everyone's poison's been cleared. I need to make sure of that.
Yes, mine was
So
cleared
everyone's
early.
sickness is cleared.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was sluggish as well?
Oh
Or
no,
just-
no. Tiredness lasts for an hour, so yeah,
It'll be clear.
It'll be gone.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so as you're camping, you do find that forward scouts of the army with you manage to catch up. They approach. It's a young elven lad, wood elf, from what you can tell from the appearance. Makes his way over. Oh, are you all right?
We are now. We'll be
Bit
up.
better.
Right. You need me to go ahead and fetch the rest of the army.
We could use a healer, right?
We're good at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody back up to full?
Yeah, I think we're.
Want me to tell them to wait for you?
I guess not.
Yeah, give us 30 minutes to get back ahead again.
All right. I'll go ahead and tell them. Hey, you need anything else?
Any more healing potion? Well, no. You don't have a healing potion on you, do you?
Oh, I got some healing balm.
Mind if we take that?
Oh yeah, of course.
We'll restock you. Thank you.
He goes into his pack and pulls out a small. It looks like a small wrapped package, and inside are some herbs and kind of like smashed herbs into a powder. And he says, "All you got to do is mix it with water and put it on the wound. It'll start getting infected."
Excellent. Thank you much, sir.
Mechanic-wise, it allows you to make... Mechanics-wise, if applied to a wound that otherwise can make you infected, it gives you advantage on the roll to resist. It doesn't actually heal anything.
Okay.
All right.
Despite the name.
So Tekil gives a quick bow and runs south back toward the army.
Tekil's a wood elf, you said?
Yes, Tekil is a wood elf. He's a wood elf scout in the military. And for those of you who are taking notes, that's TA''KIL. And yes, for the viewers at home, I am blessed with party members who take notes. This is a rarity, I've been told. They also read setting notes. I love these guys. All right.
We definitely would have lost an orc in that fight. If we brought an orc.
Oh,
we lost
yeah.
one.
No.
After an hour of rest, you are ready to continue on. I'm going to go ahead and call a quick break. I'm going to answer some questions in the chat if there are any, and y'all can go use the bathroom or get something to drink or whatever. Yes, or Parker, do you mind pouring me something? Because I know you brought drinks. Thank you. Sugar-free? Sugar-free, please. I hate diabetes. We have any questions? Probably not. Okay. Hello to all people. We're taking a quick break. If you have anything you want to ask or anything you want to add or any criticisms or whatever, feel free. We know this is our first show. Probably don't have anyone watching, but it's a good habit to be in when we take a quick break. Do we even have anyone watching?
My
had,
friend is.
Two of my friends on and off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Rise, someone I went to an advanced science class with.
Okay. Well, ask them if they're enjoying it.
Go for it.
I texted them.
Are they familiar with D&D? Have they ever played before?
To me, they seemed like a group that would have been. I'm pretty sure Rise has.
Oh, nice.
Although I probably shouldn't have said his name.
Huh?
Probably shouldn't have said the name.
I mean, if he's in the chat shows anyway.
I'm gonna go look at store inventory.
Mm-hmm.
So we on break now?
Yep.
Switch it to
Well, Henry said.
ads.
I mean, it's
Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people do. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics.
behind the...
Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an...
There you go. There you go. You got it. You got it.
Oh, that is great. Like here, send me that picture real quick before we come back.
You can go back to okay. So here's how ads.
Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony Cade. I'm the owner of Challenges Games and Comics and the publisher of the Fox Chronicles. And so I created a new character called Autumn Fox. Well, it's a continuation of the story. In the first issue, we do like most people did. We basically introduce the character, we give you an origin, we introduce you to her family members, her friends, people that are going to be important to the story going forward. And so we're developing a world and characters that you can care about. And in the second issue, we deal more with her actually dealing with the issue of trafficking. Now we've actually got the second issue, which is basically in the can, ready to go. So all I need you guys' help is to help me get the books finished to the printers, to finish paying the creative team, and to get them in your hands. Hey, I'm Tony.
We're back? Yeah, we're back. Welcome back. Sorry about that. We had to take a quick bio break and grab something to drink. As you can see, we have swapped out maps to go over this. This is most of the pieces in this are Dwarven Forge. If you've not been to there, dwarvenforge.com, they are some of the best terrain I've ever seen. They are the best terrain I have ever seen. We painted these following their paint scheme with the instructions on their website with Corny Paints. The lighting effects are from Dwarven Forge with the exception of the kind of more brightly glowing like floor braziers. Those actually were from an Etsy shop, and I recommend them highly. The rug over there is a vintage rug from a dollhouse, and the chests and the table that you see are also from Dwarven Forge. They are from Zoltar's game room set, as is the nifty thing with the glowing green orbs and the throne. This is the kind of stuff that you can do with terrain. It really makes the game a little more immersive for your players, and although it does seem like it's a more expensive buy and it's really not that bad, I basically gave up my magic habit for for terrain. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get started. So you continue on your journey after taking your short rest as you make your way through the swamps, and looming ahead you come to a clearing, and in the far distance you see a small fort that, according to your map, is Girthdor. It is a little smaller than you expected. It's actually a little bigger than this map. It's just if you see there's a door that leads to more, but this is the map area.
So we're approaching from this side?
You're approaching from from this side. You're still heading. Technically, you're heading east, but I'm going to rotate the entire table. As you make your way towards it, you see also around it is a small village, though larger than the last one you saw. It's larger than Dilian, and you see various people doing things. One of the first things you notice when you do exit the swamp proper, you actually do see an area where they're growing legitimate crops, not just mushroom fields, which is what you witnessed earlier. So the crops that you see are you see different roots. They're not like corn or the things you expect like from the plains, but there are different types of roots. Jack, I'm not going to make you roll. You recognize most of these things from your own settlement. Like that's the kind of stuff they grow too.
Okay.
It's indigenous things that you can get and source locally. Some of it can be pretty tasty, but you also do know from personal experience that if there's not spices from far off, it's not exactly the greatest tasting food of all time. One of the things you notice is a bit of technology you've kind of heard of, but you haven't really seen before. It's never been a need in the plains areas that you're at. But they have dug irrigation ditches toward where the crop fields are. And the irrigation ditches are lined from where the swamp water comes in, which is what they're feeding out of. They've got a series of screens that you recognize. Your people do something kind of similar in the swamp itself, where basically you're looking at a silk screen with a layer of charcoal and another silk screen, and you recognize it as a rudimentary way to purify water to reduce some of the things that come from the swamp itself. The Fellmire is very unforgiving. Also, to the east, you can also see that you are near the eastern coast of Demas. And so that is what you witness. What do you wish to do?
How far away did you say you were?
You're about an hour away from where the village is. Like, you're on the outskirts where they're doing all the farming and whatnot. You do pass servants in the fields, and you know what they're there for. And you see them. They kind of pay attention to you. They notice you, and some of them give you some fearful looks, but they get back to their work pretty quickly. You do spy, as you're walking toward it, though, an ash elf leaves from where he's overseeing one of the fields. It's a gentleman who looks to be in his early 30s. His white hair and ashen skin show brightly over, because it's still daytime, and you're now out of the woods, so there's actual light coming in. He walks toward you, one hand raised. Ho, he says. State your business.
Greetings. My name is Aisllin and these are my companions. I am here as the World Negotiator on behalf of King Highborn of Parn. I believe the Lunarch is expecting us, but we will be waiting momentarily for our force to join us.
Okay.
We have a small force of just an escort with us. They are not here to cause harm, and I would like them to not cause fear amongst the people. But they are meant to be our escort, and we would like to wait for them.
Right. Well, he says, we were told to look for someone coming by. I will send a runner to, I will send one of the servants to go inform the Lunarch that you are here, and I'm certain that he will send an escort to bring you in. I would ask that you wait here at the edge of the fields. We understand you have a force with you. We were expecting something of that nature. We will make certain that we have an area that they can set up their camp as we prepare an area in the village to take you, as is our custom. I am Valkut. It is
Pleased to meet you.
a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone from the Kingdom of Han, although, as I am led to understand, this meeting is not exactly due to an over amount of pleasantries. For those of you wondering how to spell it, VAL''KU with the line over it, T. Just because I want to make people's lives stable. He walks over to the fields, and you see a younger boy, about 12, and he goes, Caleb, he calls, and the boy walks over. If you will, go tell the master that we have the negotiators have arrived. I'm certain he will give you orders after that. The little boy gives kind of a short bow. All right, I'll be back as soon as I can, sir. And he gives you all a small bow, and then he heads off toward the direction of the keep. Valkut turns to you. Well now, how can I aid you and entertain you while we await your forces, as well as my master's forces?
I think we'd love to learn more about this area and more about Earthdor, if there's things that you're able to share.
Certainly. Well, I'm an overseer of the crops. It is my job to provide as much food for the servants as possible. As we don't have any need to eat, we can, of course, for pleasure, but the Lunarch has actually decreed that the bulk of the food must go to the servants to keep them healthy. And we agree, for pragmatic reasons. The Lunarch is a bit too soft, but we follow him. He is well respected. As you see, we have a contingent of servants working the fields. I have currently, under my command, I have 48 servants working fields. The village itself is rather large. It has a population of 530, he says with an amount of pride. We managed to keep them all working in tip condition. And then there's also the ruling nobles that live among them. Each commands a portion of course, it's just expected. We are also the leading area of practical education within the entirety of the kingdom. he says with another note of pride.
Education for what?
Oh, we teach the servants basic skills that they need to know. Things such as how to farm properly, proper hygiene, how to filter water, how to deal with sickness, things that are necessary to survival, keeping themselves fed, safe, and in tip-top condition. As we know, the servants are very important to us. A very symbiotic relationship, as you would. We take care of them, and they keep us sustained.
So, pardon me if this is a rude question to ask, I'm just learning about your people, but are you one of the original created?
Oh, no. I have only been here for about 300 years. I'm one of the younger Ashos, as it were. It's not exactly allowed to produce. It's not pragmatic to the survival for the rest of us. More mouths to feed require more mouths to feed, as it were, in a kind of squared manner.
So how did you come to receive the honor of becoming an Asho?
Well, I was originally brought here as a servant. I was captured performing some...
Captured?
Yes. Well, you see, to put many of us that were changed, were put into servitude due to, how shall we say, breaking local laws. In my case, I was a trafficker of certain roots and plants, shall we say, and I was bringing them back to Clearbrook. Such things are very lucrative in Clearbrook, if one is willing to live on the, how shall we say, less than righteous side. Unfortunately, Gareth Dor's current Lunarch, who had just risen to power, shortly before I came here, I was already 280, so I was a young, foolish man. The Lunarch has actually banned the cultivation of the substances that I was collecting.
Okay.
To be exported. They prefer to use them for medicinal purposes as opposed to, how shall we say, recreational, if you catch my meaning.
Mm-hmm. So why would they honor you with becoming an Asho if you're a criminal?
Well, I made myself useful. My knowledge of shipping, dealing with the outside, was useful, and my crimes were relatively minor. And after I served my sentence, I petitioned the Lunarch, as I learned that there was an opening, and I proved that I could be useful with procuring things that the servants here needed. And to be quite honest, the chance at immortality was one that I wouldn't pass up. Elves may, of course, be ancient and lived long, but immortal. No disease, no sickness, no aging. Of course I
You only have to drain the energy of other living beings.
Well, let's just say, I've personally not seen that as a drawback, given my line of work.
It's difficult for us. We're struggling with being here on behalf of His Majesty because we find enslavement to be abhorrent.
I don't like to use the word enslavement.
Of course you don't.
I know it's the proper term, and we do meet the criteria for it, but I more like think of it as a protection, like a shepherd with a herd.
So like extortion almost.
It's extortion, I would say. Well, you are from the Kingdom of Pond, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'm certain that your kingdom has servants, and certainly they might get paid, but they provided food and lodging and protection, and their needs tended to? No, I think not. I have been through that. Our servants are taken care of as prized peoples. We, as as the Lunark says, must respect them, and we must honor their sacrifices for us as we make certain that their needs are met and they are comfortable.
Can they leave whenever they want?
Of course not.
And then they're slaves.
Yeah, you say prize people, but we met with Arca, and she said that they were no better than dogs.
Some people have different views. The Lunark certainly does not. And as one of the people who previously was less than immortal, less than ascended, I don't see them as such. I see them as underprivileged, maybe. Less worthy, maybe, to a degree, certainly. But dogs, no, not at all. They have feelings, they do things. In fact, I have a wife who is one, and I love her deeply, hopefully. I can have her ascended in a century or so.
She's a high elf?
Oh, of course, yes, definitely. She was born here. She's a locum. It's a very good thing when you can elevate one of the locals. As you know, elven birth rates are rather small, so we have to we have to make do. But I love her very much, and she she teaches school children how to survive. Of course, we restrict some knowledge because it's, we have to make certain that certain things are not passed down.
Well, if people were truly taken care of, you wouldn't be afraid to let them learn.
How shall I put this?
Yes, how shall we do?
The Lunark has stated that he wishes to create a formal education system. The Lunark is not all powerful, and the noble circles have counseled him against that. As such, I don't think it's something that needs to be done. I mean, let's face it, they can learn to read and write, perhaps, but how many of your own peasants can do that?
A number, and they always have the choice.
Perhaps a person raised upon a farm to farm dirt might leave his farm to go learn to do something else, but it's certainly not something the less than privileged in the civilized world can do. It's just people are less privileged.
Why our own Iestyn left
What
the
is the
farm to
intelligence
become...
level for reading and writing?
It's not about an intelligence level. It's literally just like about if you've had formal education.
Okay.
He is exaggerating a little bit or accentuating. And then again, you don't know, because if he was 280 before he came here, he is 580 plus years old. But yeah, there are a lot of communities where peasantry, they don't have schools. They have little farming communities. They might have a one-room schoolhouse. Most places try to give some level of education, but it's by far not a formal, what you would consider formal education. Most peasants, they know a few words. They know what they need to do to like sign documents and things like that. But greater literacy is much more common in like the cities where there are actual schools, but in the more rural areas, it's less than common.
So the Lunark himself was how old?
I'm not exactly certain. I know that he was turned 600 years ago. Wrong voice. I'm sorry. I know that he was turned 600 years ago. He is. Yeah. Well, you're here, and I'm entertaining you. Why don't you follow me? I will bring you for some tea. We have some great mushroom tea, and not that kind of mushroom tea. That is no longer allowed by the word of the Lunark.
So you're an upstanding citizen now. You don't have some sword for special guests.
The penalties when a member of the Ascended, as we said, break the Lunark's laws are treated harshly. With regards to depending on the severity of the breach. I would rather not face the Lunark's interrogators if I could ever help it. They are not kind to Ascended who act, as the Luna puts it, on basic instincts. But I am ahead of myself. I have realized I have been talking this whole time at you rather than to you, and I have given you my name, but you have not given me yours. I know that you're the royal negotiator, but who are you all?
We are a party of pathfinders. My name is Aisllin of Belmars,
Oh, okay.
related to the royal family, hence being the royal negotiator, but I am a bard.
Well, I can see a spark of divinity in you. That's rare.
Perhaps.
I'm Shantara.
Yeah.
A great champion of her people.
Peculiar. I haven't seen your kind before. Certainly not here. Do you have a tail?
It's none of your business.
That's rude.
Keeping slaves is rude.
Touche. And how about you?
I'm Jack.
A bit scraggly, I take it. But you have a survivor's aura about you.
Okay. You're big on those auras.
Ah, yes, well, it's one of my gifts. And you
I'm
very...
Iestyn, and I used to be a simple farmer once.
Oh, I can understand one who toils in the fields. Look rather muscly.
And he reads and writes.
I do. Not very well, but I do.
Rather strapping.
That's what happens when you actually do your own work.
Oh, ouch. That stung. With a barbed wit as well. Why? Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check.
And my insight's terrible.
Anyone who wants to can make this.
Okay.
If I haven't been obvious enough, it's a DC 10.
13.
14 base.
Shantara?
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, no, he's totally flirting.
18.
he's completely flirting.
So you hurt his ego. You hurt his feelings.
Good. Hurt his feelings.
Yeah, maybe you could change your mind.
In any case, follow me for some tea. I'll make some specialty.
What time of day is it?
It's you left out in the morning. You traveled most of the day. It's about 4 in the afternoon. Like it's mid to late afternoon at this point.
And we're still waiting for the army.
Yeah, I mean you've only been talking to this person for about maybe 15 minutes at that. But he's come. I have to show my. I must indeed show my hospitality. It is required. Follow me. And he kind of walks away. Like he doesn't even wait. He just kind of starts walking away. He kind of walks away a bit, light on his feet and dainty. And you see a small building that he's heading toward, which it looks like a converted farmhouse. Do you follow, or are you just kind of like letting him walk away?
We follow. I follow.
Shantara's gonna flip him off as she follows. Just
Just
behind his
flip him
back,
off.
just shoot him the bird.
She's venting quietly.
So
Yeah.
he walks back toward this kind of building and opens the door and lets you inside, where he kind of he has like set up a little common room with some tables and chairs and whatnot, and you do see a young woman there. She's human. She's wearing simple peasant robes. When he walks in, she kind of moves to attention. Master. Yes, we have guests. This is Aisllin, the one with the feline appearance. Is Shantara? I believe that was your name. Jacke is the quiet one, and the rather strapping one is Iestyn. He used to be a farmer.
Greetings, mistress. Thank you for allowing us into your home.
She bows very deeply. Tiana, please, if you will have a seat, I will bring out some refreshment.
Do you require assistance?
Oh, no, no, not at all. You are guests to do work.
We would be willing. We're grateful.
You don't have to bow to us.
She quirks an eyebrow and looks over to the ash elf. He gives us a very small, almost imperceptible nod, and she very, very well. I will return with refreshments. Please enjoy yourselves. And she makes her way off to the side door. Valcoot makes his way to one of the tables and kind of pulls it back and he's kind of lounging. He gestures to the other ones for you to sit if you wish. On the table there is like a small plate that has some rolls on it. The rolls look to be not out of standard meat. They're a bit gray in coloration. They kind of give off a slightly, not stale, but slightly yeasty smell, like a very yeasty smell. He grabs one and nibbles at it. Please.
I take a roll.
Anyone sitting or y'all standing around me? He's like kind of lounging in a chair.
I'm standing.
Okay. You're gonna sit.
And I'm going to do, if I can, a very stealthy, examination of my roll before I eat it.
Sure.
Investigation.
Yeah.
13.
It's a weird hybrid meat you've never seen before. It doesn't appear poisonous. It just is over yeasty. It's when if you open it, you kind of rip it open, it's got a lot of air pocket kind of areas in it. Do you taste it?
Yes.
It's not bad. It's got a tangy, bready kind of flavor to it.
A little
sourdoughy. And he just kind of relaxes. Do you have anything else to ask while I entertain you?
What kind of opposition does the Lunarch face?
Oh, you mean from the nobles?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Lunarch is younger than most of the nobles. He faces opposition in terms of his reforms. However, the Lunarch is well respected by his men, and should push come to shove, he is not afraid to, how shall we say, force compliance from the nobility.
How does he do that?
Primarily through strength of arms.
So you were a trader once, and traded and walked all across Parn and saw things and brought things. What other types of things did your people want from these trading runs? What did you bring back that the nobles wanted?
Well, do you mean before or after I was incarcerated?
Oh, either.
Well, there's something called Dream Root. Dream Root is forbidden to take now, unless it's
forbidden
for medicinal purposes. It serves as a pain reliever when one has suffered severe injury. However, it also allows one to enter a we call it the twilight slumber. It is a very pleasurable state of bliss. back where I come from, it is illegal because it leads to problems. It can be habit forming.
Where are you from?
Clearbrook. I'm originally from Clearbrook. And as a medicine, when it's properly exported, it is very prized. As a recreational use, it's more prized, as they say. I also, we grow a number of funguses, and we have algae that we farm, that we turn into things like the roll that you're enjoying. We have many roots and plants, something akin to specially bred carrots that we also grow. Meat is in short supply. We have to import most of our meats. We don't have the vegetation for many animals. We, of course, do have hunters that go into the swampy areas, into the Felmire, and they hunt things like alligators, lizards, the occasional raptor, things of that nature to bring back for meat. But that is in very small supply, so it is mostly used in requisition halls for the servants to have a bit of extra protein, as it were. We also farm insects that we turn into meal and a number of things. Yes, you have a question for me?
Yes, no, we were near the coastline, right?
Yes.
Is there a reason why you don't fish?
We do. We do engage in fishing. Unfortunately, we don't have the, how shall we say, we don't have the infrastructure to build reliable vessels. And unfortunately, given the uninformed view of ourselves, when we are caught on the seas, we do not always get well treatment.
So you lack the ability to build strong ships
Yes.
and fishing vessels.
Yes, and unfortunately, because there is no royal presence in this area, it has become our seas are privateers are quite common on the seas, and it has become very risky. We do fish at the docks, and we try, but as stated, I don't think you maybe you don't understand how our food distribution system works.
Well, we did experience with the Ducountess. She showed us how the requisition system works. Well, she didn't, but her people did.
Well, yes, requisition sites are mandatory in all villages. The Lunark required that. However, how we're structured is every village produces what it can. Then, from all the things that it produces, it is allowed to keep a certain amount that is required for the village. The rest of it is returned here to the capital. Now, at the capital, we follow the same rules. We keep enough here to feed the citizenry. However, then that which is not consumed here is delivered out to the other villages to make up for those who cannot produce enough themselves. It is a very communal system of food distribution. As the Lunark decreed, if one village starves, then all villages starve. If one village is fed, then all villages are fed.
Don't know if I follow that logic, but okay.
No, logic is very simple. We make certain that every village gets enough food based upon their population. We here in
Well, no, the if one village is fed, then all villages are fed. I don't think that works that way.
Oh no! If it goes hand in hand with if one village is fed, all villages are fed. If one village starves, all villages starve. When there is not enough food, everyone has reduced food. When there is an abundance of food, everyone gets abundance of food. We save what we can here for when times are lean.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yes. Well, do you have any other questions that I can prepare you for?
We didn't really talk much about the opposition. What reforms are people particularly opposed to?
Yes. Well, give me a persuasion check.
Can I help him or do one?
No. Well, this was his question, so.
I don't think I have good persuasion, so. Good luck, Jack.
Good luck.
9.
I think maybe that would be a question more for the Lunarch than myself. I don't want to gossip too much.
Even if we promised we would not reveal the sources of our information?
Give me a persuasion check.
Which this will be a terrible roll, but I do have a good bonus. Nope, it's a 20. Not natural, though.
You seem as a trusting sort. Fine. Well, in short, the Lunarch has seized power. The level of power he has now. For only a short time. Technically, he was the Lunarch for much longer, but he had to spread his influence.
Can you be specific about short time? Because you are
Very old.
Yes.
immortal.
He has maintained the level of power he has now for about half a century.
Okay.
Unfortunately, to put it bluntly, many of the nobles are used to living more luxuriously. They were more used to setting their own rules. Each individual village was ruled by a Ducount, and the Ducount was in charge of their own village, and this is how it worked for a long time. The problem was that, as far as the Lunarch puts it, a village would find famine at some point, and then the servants would die, and then the master would die. The Lunarch sought to end that. And well, ensuring a survival is paramount, of course. It also means we have to give up a degree of autocracy. So, yes, we had to make concessions. It means that people who previously were kings in their own right are now less. As such, there is significant pushback. It's just none of the nobility at this time is willing to openly rebel.
How large are the Lunarch's forces? How large are the Lunarch's forces that
I-
he's able to maintain such control?
I don't personally know. I hear rumors, and everyone knows of the Shadow Court.
What's the shadow?
The Shadow,
Apparently not everyone.
Apparently not everyone.
the
We don't know.
Shadow Court are the Lunarch's personal problem solvers. When a problem crops up among a person that cannot be dealt with in a civilized manner, they are dealt with the Shadow Court.
And these are also ash elves?
Yes. Well, not all of them, from my understanding. But mostly, yes. They are highly trained.
Assassins?
You could call them that, yes. I would call them assassins. It's a very pleasant word. Because they come from all shapes and stalks, he kind of looks around, and luckily you're alone in kind of this room. He says, "You never know when a member of the Shadow Court is one of your servants. As such, it is best to keep such conversations private."
Understood.
No one knows who they are. No one knows what they do. They don't identify. Let us just say that you don't want to get upon their bad side. About this time, Tiana, the servant girl, arrives.
AKA wife?
No.
Oh, I
Tiana's
thought
human.
this was his wife. Oh, okay. I was confused.
Arrives pushing a small cart that has some simple, you can smell some honey bread, and there are carafes of water, and even a small container, a small bottle of wine. As she pushes them up to the table, and quietly and silently starts taking things out and putting it down, trying to keep herself as out of the conversation as possible.
She could very much be a member of the Shadow Court.
Right in front of everybody says it. Thank you for the refreshments.
Of course, yeah, anything for the guests.
All right. So,
Unless there's something specific you want to ask or anything more, we can kind of advance until your forces get here.
Yeah.
And they would be arriving anytime now anyway.
I can't think of anything else.
Conversation going about how I expected it to.
All right.
There's another question beyond. Okay, so you remember your life before you ascended, your past life.
Oh, certainly.
Is that the same for all the Ashos?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it is a change of the body, not so much the mind. I will say, from my personal experience, my taste changed a bit after I turned. It's something about knowing that you will never age, knowing that you will never get sick, knowing that you will survive for time immemorial. You get a new perspective on things.
I think it's interesting that you say that you'll survive for time immemorial, but at the expense of other beings.
At small inconvenience.
For who? You?
Well, I mean, to put it bluntly,
So does this mean that you were this type of person before you became an Ash Elf? That you thought it was okay to hurt others at the expense? Yeah, like take advantage of others at their expense.
I mean, he was a drug dealer, so yes.
my past, personally, let's just say that I was not discerning of the well-being of my clients, so long as they had the coin for product. To put it that way.
Okay.
I did not go out of my way to hurt anyone directly, unless they stole from me, and then we had a problem. But for lack of terminology, I was never the most empathetic person.
But your personality didn't change between when you ascended. You're still the same person.
I will admit that I think I felt a little less passion. It's still there. I love my wife very much. There's a way of feeling as though you are muted a little bit. Some of your passion fades a bit after your transformation. Feelings are dulled.
Sounds depressing.
Not really.
Would you know any difference?
At least not that I've noticed. It's an existence, and you can still feel pleasure. It just less than it was, and therefore you have to retain it higher.
Oh man. Okay.
About this time, one of the servants knocks at the door and opens it. This is a human child. Meister, those are large number of people coming down the edge of the fields. Ah, yes, you may get back to work. We will deal with that. It appears that your forces have arrived. We should go speak with them. The Lunok forces will be here in probably another half of an hour. Because from here to from what you were able to see, it was about an hour there, and your forces were 30 minutes behind. So you're looking at about another 30-minute wait. He leads. He stands up and beckons to the door for y'all to follow.
Thank you for the refreshments.
Oh, of course, of course.
When he gets out the door, I'm gonna knock the chair over.
Huh?
When he gets out the door, I'm just gonna knock the chair over.
You're just gonna slam the door.
No, I'm gonna knock the chair over.
Oh, you just knock.
And tell them not to pick it up.
Don't get in trouble.
All right. Interesting. He kind of quirks an eyebrow slightly. He's like, well, person who's feline knocking something over seems terribly on character. So, yes, well, and he makes his way out.
Roll for control.
He walks out, and you see your forces kind of at the edge of the area where they're gathering, and you can see you had like 48 people with you initially. You lost 2, so there's like 46 people. Not all 46. I mean, there are scouts that you don't see, obviously, who are off doing different things, but you see a large number of people at the clearing edge. And Sir Winthrop, in his gleaming metal armor, always polished, is standing out and up front. Standing next to him is the leader of the Orc mercenaries, who is also standing very tall. So yes, that was, he walks up, because that's Thog, of course. But so well, it is good to see you. We have arrived, and we are out of that dreadful swamp.
It is better here. You can see the ocean.
And you can see the sun.
And the sun.
Have you, I take it, you have met with the elves. He kind of looks at he looks at Valkut.
Yes, Sir Winthrop, this is Valkut.
I am, as she stated, Sir Winthrop.
He used to be a drug dealer.
He started to say captain of the, but then he stopped himself. A drug dealer.
Now he works for the law.
Now he's just a slave owner.
So
when you do say drug dealer, like, Thog perks up a little bit.
We're friends. But not for now, Thog. How fare your troops? And our comrades?
Troops are fine.
Goruf and Gedid?
Troops are fine. We've had several bouts of sickness. According to the healers, it's spread through the insects. We have bombs that are helping, but still, people reporting sickness every day. It seems to float.
Do we have enough balm for people?
I will be quite honest. We did not anticipate this. We have taxed our supplies quite considerably.
We find ourselves fully healed. Here, this was given to us by one of the advanced scouts. We'll give it back to you to be able to use for those in need. We're good for now.
He sees the no, keep that. We have plenty of that.
Oh, okay.
It is more the medication for we're calling it the swamp disease.
Original.
Any suggestions that might help for that? I wonder what you can do for that.
That's when Valku kind of yes. Well, actually, we can help with that. We have frequently to send hunters in to find meat. They constantly are getting sick. We have plenty of treatments at the capital for our hunters. I'm certain that I can requisition some for your men. Probably not enough to handle this entire contingent, but enough to take the edge off.
That would be very appreciated.
Certainly, I will make certain once you are at the castle that I will send someone to take care of that post haste.
Excellent. Thank you.
Sir Winthrop turns and says, "I will send a requisitions officer to you." Excellent, excellent. No sense in bothering to well negotiate with such trivial matters. What was that, Shantara?
Just being a bitch.
Okay. All right. So, Sir Winthrop looks at you after kind of the requisitions officer and the Valku walk away. So, what is our plan of action?
We're talking.
Distasteful dealing with him, but it's what we need to do. It does seem that the Lunarch is perhaps very different from the rest of the nobles, so it will be interesting to talk to them.
I see. Well, I assume we are waiting for the Lunarch's forces to escort you in.
We are.
I am going to mandate that 4 of my men go with you.
Okay.
Can we also get Goroth and Daggett?
Oh, of course, certainly.
Hell yeah.
Thog? He turns to Thog. Well, yes, I will. Go rally my men. They are a little better. They celebrated their victories handily last night.
We appreciated their assistance.
It is a bit shameful, but given that they were celebrating the loss of their friend, I forgive them. I will make certain that Daggett. He says, yes, I will send two of my knights and go over Daggett. And he dispatches one of the other people in the camp to go round them up.
But Sir Winthrop is not coming.
You get the idea that Sir Winthrop really doesn't like these people.
Apparently he doesn't like swamp
He
people.
likes them less than Shantara does. In any case,
Sir Winthrop, we do want to be sure not to frighten the locals and the children, so we would ask that the army just uses care in doing things that might frighten the children.
certainly. We will make certain, of course, to be on our diplomatic best.
Thank you.
Unless there's anything more specifically, we're going to fast forward a bit until the Lunar works together.
All right. Let's do
Shantara's
it.
gonna ask the orcs if they got any more of that fighting stuff, just in case.
Didn't it give you disadvantage on some sort of check?
I mean,
If it's the self-control
it
check,
gave
I
me,
don't think you
no,
should take
it gave me. I wasn't gonna
It's a
give. I'm just
perception.
gonna ask for it. It gave me disadvantage on perception checks, but it made me not scared.
I
Yeah.
feel like scary is not a problem for you usually.
I'm just gonna nudge him and be like, "Hey guys."
Twitch viewers, I in no way at all condone the taking of illicit drugs. Shantara unfortunately likes illicit drugs. We are. I swear to God, this is above board. Okay.
It's a just in case measure. I'm not gonna take them now.
Of Gorf and so you're asking Gorf and Daggett?
Yeah.
You kind of look a little shifty. Yeah, come here. Lead you off to side. We got something new for you.
Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
no, great. Ask questions.
He pulls out a small paper wrapped thing about the size of his hand. This is a Dalin bulb.
Dalek ball?
A Dalin. D-A-L-L-A-N. A Dalin ball. It, you remember how the others made you not afraid? This, you won't be feeling wounds.
Hell yeah.
Doesn't mean you. Oh, we can't hear this.
He
Ask
peels,
questions.
he peels off when he takes off the wrapper, and it's like a flower, and he peels one petal off. Put it under your tongue, let it dissolve.
I'm gonna store it. Is there a way to
Yeah,
store
yeah.
it? I'm gonna store it.
Okay. Okay.
Just drop an acid.
Until there's a just in case.
Okay. So he does that.
I'm
If
gonna
someone,
high five him and burp at him.
huh?
I'm gonna high five him and burp at him. I'm gonna high five him and burp at him.
Oh, high five and Bert. Yeah.
Performance check.
He lets
check.
performance
That's
check
right.
to
Let's
see how
if she
bad,
does
how
it.
well you burp.
This
Maybe
is the
I'm getting
one.
better.
So far, it's been weak.
It's been so bad.
The right type of ale will
No,
give you
it's still
advantage on that
6.
check.
I'm trying. I'm still weak.
He pats you on the head, and then he releases a belch of his own. Natural 20 on that. Hits a loud, like you hear that reverberating in your bones. Like that's impressive.
Sweet.
Best one yet.
Slow clap.
Yep.
Slow clap. All right. Eventually, 2 knights come out. If someone wants to grab 2 humanoid knight figures and 2 of the orcs from the display case, just in case they're needed. Eventually, the Lunark's men make their way there. And in this case, there is a young woman with white hair and ashen skin, red eyes, like you would expect.
We're using these as works,
Yep.
Yeah. Just 2 colors of them is fine. Well, you know what? I might see about painting them because apparently they're going to be important NPCs in this game. Player characters will
Eventually,
latch
we'll
onto
get.
anything.
We'll start wearing like fancy armors and stuff.
All right. So the knights and Gormdaggett kind of form up, and this woman who's wearing studded leather armor. It's black. It's very well kept. It's well maintained. It's not show armor. Like this is a person who obviously knows their equipment. You spot that more than anyone else. She walks up, takes a breath. You are the royal negotiator, correct? You are the royal negotiator, correct?
I am.
I am Kotek. It is a pleasure to meet you. The master has been waiting you for a while. The Lunark is very, very interested in meeting you. He has sent me with his contingent to guard you and escort you toward the keep.
Excellent. Thank you. Our own soldiers will accompany us.
Excellent. And if you want to know how to spell Kotek, it's K-O-T-E-T-H.
Almost have it spelled right.
No fancy lines
Closer
or
than usual.
anything.
No, just K-O-T-E-T. She
I
probably
assume she's kind of like a head of the guard, kind of.
She hasn't said, you haven't asked, but you're kind of getting that vibe.
Kotef, are you the captain of the guard?
I am the captain of the Lunark's forces, yes.
Excellent.
If you will follow me, I will escort you with my contingent of men. You do see that she has a contingent of 2 ash elves and 4 They don't look like ash elves. One looks like a wood elf. One's a human. Another one, you're not really sure if it's a half elf or a human or what, because it's got its ears covered, but it doesn't look like pure human. And there's also a half orc you can tell from the tusks. And she says, "All right, come along. I will escort you there personally."
Thank you.
She turns on one heel, does a perfect turn, and escorts you toward the city. The city looks fairly civilized as she leads you through it. It's moderately sized. It's got cobblestone streets. The houses are mostly made of wood. In general, it is. You see servants and you see ash elves, and you do see a few ash elves that are being followed by servants. You're obviously their personal servants. But all in all, you're not seeing any like signs of major abuse or anything. As they come in to, where's my phone? My notes. As they escort you up to the doors of the of the keep itself. Standing outside the keep are two guards with spears who step back when she approaches. She announces, "You are allowed to take your direct party in, as well as 2 of your honor guard. We do have to limit the number of people in the room with the Lunarch."
So can we not take the orcs?
I think we should leave the orcs. If you all wouldn't mind standing guard for us outside.
We was hoping to smash something, but we understand.
Excellent. Yeah, not smashing would be
I'm
good.
not planning on smashing anything today, unfortunately. It's not. Can't do that every day, you know.
Okay. We wanted to smash. He frowns. Okay. At which point they open the door and beckon you in. She is represented by the person in the purple cloak with the shield. I don't have a proper mini for her, unfortunately. I have to look up pretty quick.
You want to put us in the room?
I did.
You want to pop us in the room?
Yeah.
So we're in the room already?
You're in the front room. Just give me a moment here because my notes that I know I saved. Here we go. Got it. Okay. As you walk in, she steps to the side. I have to apologize for the extra. I have to apologize for the extra security that we're putting in place. We found an outsider has committed a murder, and the murderer is currently being held in the Lunarch's personal holding cells.
Who are they?
They have not yet spoken. They are they are human. They haven't spoken. They were found over the bodies of 2 ash elves covered in their blood.
Sorry.
They were discovered by a group of hunters. 2 dead. The 2 survived. Found her. We aren't interested in that anymore. But the Lunarch said that a meeting with you would take place. She opens the door, if you want to open that front door, and beckons you in.
Oh, I guess. How if I decide to put my familiar in the pocket dimension, does it still take an hour?
No. You can pop it back out as a standard action.
I'll just say my familiar in the pocket dimension.
Okay. Dagon is sent away. The Lunarch's chambers, as the door opens, you see a very ornate rug in front of a throne. A very tall ash elf standing there. flanked. You see some magical orbs glowing on the wall. You're familiar with the continual flame spells. You've seen this kind of setup before. There are various braziers that are lit, which is not unusual in terms of what you would expect, but given the fact that ash elves, like all elves, can see in darkness, it's not unusual. It's just a little bit rare, and you would think that if there's this many lights around, they're not there for the ash elves. They're there for the servants, probably. Standing next to the person with the throne is a male ass elf that looks very. He's wearing white. He's very much prim and proper. He's well dressed. He has kind of a pleasant air. When you step in, if you're going into the main chamber, he walks up to you. Greetings, he says. If I can make introductions for the master, I am Dorgon. I will be your counterpart for these negotiations.
Dorgon.
Dorgon. D-O-R-G-O. I am Dorgon. It is my job to come up with proper legal terminology and terms and contracts for our agreement. However, I leave you now to meet with the Lunarch himself. He has requested that this be kept between you. The Lunarch says. The Lunarch looks up and in a very odd dialect or accent you're not familiar with. Yes. Go on. I will speak to these people myself. He kind of shuffles his way out, as does the captain of the guard. So it's just you and the Lunarch.
So it's just me and him.
No, it's your party and the Lunarch.
Okay. So these guys are out.
Yeah. And the doors are closed.
Alright. And this guy's out.
It is a pleasure to meet you, my friends. Looking forward to this meeting for quite some time, I have. I apologize for not having any chairs or tables, but, things are not always as easy to get a hold of.
Greetings, Lunarch. I am Aisllin of Balmaris, the royal negotiator for King Highborn.
Oh, please. You do not need to call me Lunarch. You can call me Velroth.
Balroth.
Yeah, V-E-L'-R-O-T-H. You can call me Velroth. I am a pleasure to meet all of you. Finally, can I get your name? You said your name was
Aisllin of Balmaris.
Aisllin of Balmaris. You look very attractive, very nice. How about you, person with the ears? Oh, Shantara, it's a pleasure to meet you. How about you?
I'm Jack.
Hello, Jack.
Hi.
I like your name. Your name is I like how you're rugged. Very, very nice, broad shoulders. Yeah, how about you?
Iestyn.
Iestyn. I like that name. It's a very, very jovial name. Very much like that. Yes. Of course, please come in.
All right. We bring you greetings from our king. And we look forward as well to the opportunity to treat with you.
Oh, of course. I understand what has happened apparently was a misunderstanding. It was a little bit of a problem with the nobility. They were not exactly happy about this, but I understand there were misunderstandings. I'm probably not exactly what you were expecting.
I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it is a pleasure to meet you. And to find you happy to see us.
I'm always glad to see visitors. I am trying to. This is the chance to be a gentleman. It is great.
So we have many questions.
Oh, of course. Ask away. I have many questions for you. It's been so long since I have seen the elderly. It's been 3 centuries since I have been out. It has been 6 centuries since I have been outside of my borders. I wonder, do they still play Blackball in the streets with the children in Parn?
I have no idea.
Blackball is a very common game children do play. It's kind of like it's almost a form of playing catch, except they carry in one hand they carry a serving rod, which is a kind of a similar to what you'd see in like squash, I think, where you've got like the curved stick and the ball, and you throw the ball to each other. In the other hand, you carry a mitt. So the idea you just kind of toss it back and forth until someone drops it and they lose a point, and the person who loses 3 points loses. It's a game played with 2 or more people.
They do indeed play these games still, and I apologize if I seem taken aback. I think I was just expecting more formality.
Everyone tells me that. Everyone says you're supposed to be all like formal and imposing. There's no need to be imposing when one is connected as I am. Yes, no, yeah, have fun with life.
Excellent. Well, then we will just relax and have conversations.
Of course. I don't really keep servants to serve me. It's not exactly something I engage in. So unfortunately, I can get someone to bring some snacks in, but I don't have a staff. Sorry, I don't agree with that.
So, what is your stance on how we've been learning as we've gone through these lands and through the swamp? We've met with one Ducountess, and we've spoken with one of your overseers, Valcott.
Yes, Valcott, he's a good man. I believe in second chances. He has done very well for us since he has made us. You know, he is able to get us salt. Salt is a wonderful thing. My servants love salt. I make sure I deliver. I have salt to deliver to also. They have things because I will go ahead and tell you, like the bread we make is terrible. You must have like some flavor.
I can't imagine what you were like before you returned.
I was I had ideas of how things should be in the world, and Clearbrook was not reciprocating. They didn't exactly like me bringing in new ideas, and so I was exiled.
What were some of the new ideas that they didn't appreciate?
I don't believe in nobility. I don't believe in rulership. I don't like it. You sometimes have to do it, but I believe that you'll see the difference between what I believe and what most people. I do not believe that the nobles should be served by the people, but the nobles should serve the people. You must take care of your people. Your people are the most important resource you have. Without the people, you don't have a kingdom. Without a kingdom, you don't have anything.
Who falls under your people?
Everyone who lives in my territory.
So how do we feel very strongly against slavery.
And
this is a huge problem for us.
I understand. I'm not exactly pleasant with it myself, but you must understand that for some things my hands are tied, but also there is the matter of survival. There are several thousand ash elves that live here, and those ash elves need energy from sapient people to survive. It is not pleasant. I have to do it myself. I don't like it, but I've thought about trying to find people who are willing, and unfortunately, given the reputation that the ash elves have, it is not exactly something that they.
What would you need from the outside world to consider compensating them for their energy?
That is the problem. Apparently we are getting directly down to business and the serious of the questions. In any case,
I could play you a song first if you like.
It's fine. I knew that you would be here for business. No one comes to see me who wants to have fun. I say, the monarch this, the monarch that. Be careful that the monarch will have you assassinated. It's not necessarily untrue, but you know, you got to keep orders somewhere, especially with these people. Anyway, change is not easy for people, and sometimes you have to push it along. Sometimes you have to push it out the window. You know, things like that. In any case, yes. We live in a cursed swamp.
You do.
We do.
Although it has some lovely attributes.
We do not have access to resources. We don't have mines for gold. We have limited wood that we can use for things. we don't exactly have a booming economy, as per se, but that's fine because I outlawed the use of gold within my kingdom. Gold is strictly used only for trading outside because currency is the evil. It is the source of all evil. Money is evil. I believe this in the heart of hearts. Money is evil.
But you're okay with the barter system.
I understand you must trade with people outside. Inside my kingdom, there is no barter. We give people what they need, and they get what they need, and they work for everyone else. Everyone works, everyone eats.
What about education? Let's talk about education.
Okay, well, first I think your friend here was like raising a finger to get my attention.
Well,
She has to roll first.
No, I have a legitimate question. Do you enjoy being an Ash Elf?
If I could go back to the way I was, I would go back to the way I was. But this is the way I am, and I learned in my long life that you must, how do you say, you must take the blows as they come.
I know this was a curse put upon you a long time ago.
Oh, no, I'm only 600.
Well, your people, I guess. Ash Elves in general. I know this was a curse put upon y'all a long time ago. Have y'all thought about maybe trying to reverse the curse, finding ways to reverse it and become back to normal so you don't have to have slaves? And don't have to live this way?
He kind of deflates quite a bit. The goal of reverting to a mortal form is something that I have asked about with my more highly placed people. It has been something that the original, those who returned, studied exclusively and exhaustively. We have never found a way that I know of for anyone. Perhaps divine intervention or something that we have never encountered. Unfortunately, this is the reality that was forced upon me. You must understand, but the original Ash Elves, I am not one, so I cannot state with certainty or with first-hand information what they faced. But many of the originals, many of them chose no longer do this, and that was their choice. They were met with fear, and they were driven out, stripped of their holdings, their families. They lost much when they were transformed, and it took even more years for people to figure out exactly how we worked. I'm certain if there was a way to transform, especially some of the older ones, we would take it. Maybe, maybe not. They have lived a long time. Sometimes people change over the years. There is definitely a cost to the mind when one is turned. I noticed it myself. I was very fortunate because in life, I'm still alive. I still breathe. I still eat. I still feel. I was always a very bombastic person.
Exuberant.
Exuberant. There's a good word. Exuberant. Was always very exuberant. But even I noticed it when I changed. And I noticed that I am not going to say callous because I still care, but I have become very decisive in what needs to be done. I would liken these effects to be very similar to what the ancient Drow dealt with. Mm-hmm. I have actually dispatched people to speak to the Queen Regent about what was done to solve their curse. As far as it goes, no one has found a solution yet. I hope that answers your question.
But some of you at least might be willing to entertain.
Oh, quite many of them. Many of the younger ones, especially, it's hard to explain.
Well, they can't go anywhere. I mean, they can't experience the world. They're kind of stuck here.
Exactly. For the ancient ones, those that are left, I do not know.
Mhm.
Many of them are afraid to die because no one is certain if we go anywhere. That is not something we know. Unfortunately, we do know that when you die, you cannot come back. There is nothing to come back to. Your body turns to ashes and blows away.
So if, as we talk today, King Highborn sent us here to negotiate peace and to consider what might be a path towards recognition for your kingdom in this territory as a formal kingdom with formal diplomatic relations with Parn. We are in an unusual position because the king is very saddened by the fact that we were forced through just the necessity of trying to help our people during the blight to attack because we thought the blight was coming from here.
One of the reasons that I agreed to meeting with the king. First of all, I wish to express the fact that I do not blame your king for his actions. I understand how my people are perceived. I understand that we are the boogeymen who are the source of all evil and chaos and such within the world. It does not surprise me at all that when water got poisoned, that they thought we did it for reasons that I don't understand.
It was so close to here. We actually found the source of the blight, and it was right on the edge of the swamp.
Yeah,
so I think it was a...
That is what I have heard.
And we can confirm that because we were actually there.
That is good. I am glad that the problem was solved and that people's lives were spared. As far as becoming recognized, that is my main goal. If I can get my rulership recognized, not only can my message be spread more easily, but also it is very hard for us to get supplies. We have to. Many of us have to deal with less than reputable people. That is why people like Vakut were so highly prized. They knew these people.
So if you were able to trade freely, that would certainly be a benefit.
Let us just say, when you have to buy your products through such means, and they understand that you do not have the regular supply line, they tend to charge a premium for their services. And as such, its budgets are already very thin. We are a poor people. Although it is true that many Ashells live in a luxurious lifestyle, I am putting a stop to that as soon as I can. But to put it bluntly, we have nothing.
We don't seek money. I think King Highborn wanted us to come here and to express his sadness about the attack and to try to establish diplomatic relations, but it's not popular within our own kingdom and with his own advisors because everyone is so against the enslavement of others. So I'm wondering if there are some other additional things that you could offer to make this more palatable to the people at home.
Well, I will give what I can. This is important to my people. It's important to me. It's important to the servants. I have tried to make reforms to give people education and ways that they can prosper as much as I can. Unfortunately, the only way to force compliance involves revolutions are very rarely bloodless. And I am not willing to force the issue enough to seriously deplete our forces. It took me very much unfavorable things to reach the position that I am. I had to do many things that I am not proud of.
If we were able to say that we would ask the king to send good traders, reputable traders, for the things that you need that would not overcharge you, but that would charge you fair market value for things such as salt, or shipbuilders to help you build a fleet of ships to possibly establish fishing as another source of protein for your people. Would that be worth considering that people get compensated in some ways for their energy? Or perhaps education is something that we could also speak to.
I have been attempting to get a public education system because I believe that intelligence and learning is something that everyone should have. I remember when I was young and there were many people in the peasantry that they did not have education and therefore they did not have the chance for advancement like other people had, and I did not think that was fair. It's a matter of fact that the kind of thing is what sort of get more. Unfortunately, I do have to. I'm not going to say I bow to the council, but when enough people on the council feel strongly about something, if I push too hard, I risk, for lack of better term, starting over. It would be much the same as in the Kingdom of Farm if the king decided to do something that most of the peasantry and nobility did not want, and then there was a bloody revolution. I, at the moment, am in a position where I have created what I consider a functional kingdom of people who are at least cared for as best I can. I am loath to do anything that might throw that into extreme jeopardy. I would love to have a booming public education system because I believe it is a foundation and cornerstone of society. But at the same time, my hands are unfortunately tied to a degree of what I can do. As far as compensating people financially, we do not have the funds to do that.
Other thoughts?
I mean, if you're recognized as a kingdom and able to trade goods, would you be able to eventually build up the funds to do
I
that?
believe that would be something we could do in the future. Yes, we do have one export that is valuable outside of our ports. We have a. Let us be blunt. It is a type of medicine.
Oh, I think we know of this.
It
Dream
is.
root?
Yes. We have dream root. Dream root can be refined into a number of different things. They have very good medicinal purposes. They also can be used for recreation. I do not condone the use of it for recreation, and therefore I have banned it being exported except in the most extreme of circumstances, brought to people who absolutely need it. We can produce this in great quantities and great supplies. It would be very good if we had trade that over time I could potentially build up a better situation. At this point in time, I cannot. I do not know how long this would take. I am not a money changer. But yes, if we are recognized and I can begin trading over time, I believe I can institute more changes to society and potentially spread up my beliefs across more of Dumas. So if you're asking me if I would get rid of all the slaves, if it were within my power and would not murder my entire population, I would do so. Unfortunately, that is not something I can do right now. In the future, I can. And, as is my belief, anything that enriches my kingdom will enrich them as well.
Would I know, I mean, we're on the coast here, I would know how many, this is just you, how many, is fish something that's valuable? We're inland, right?
Fish,
Farmers
meat
inland.
of any kind.
I mean, but fish would be valuable to Parn or not? Trade in
No.
seafood? They've got enough.
No, they have
resources
plenty
on
of,
other
yeah,
stuff.
no.
Okay.
Like, literally, to put it this way, the Felmire is a cursed swamp, and no one wanted it. The reason why the Ash Elves were able to settle here is because it was seen as worthless land. The Dream Root is a thing that's here. By the time it was discovered, the Ash Elves were already there. And it just became do you want to go into the cursed swamp and get the cursed Dream Root and deal with a bunch of undead beings to get it? And there are people who are willing to do it and who were willing to do it. But for the most part, that's about all that's here. There's that and death.
Jack, do you know anything of Dream Root?
Do I?
You're familiar with Dream Root. Your people use it for medicinal purposes. When it was mentioned earlier that Dream Root is habit forming, it is. People get very addicted to it very quickly, and if taken too much, it can lead to health problems. Things, rotting teeth, problems with vision eventually, general sickness. People who take it too long get sicker easier. It generally turns people into very nasty husks of themselves over time if taken too much. In short term, it's useful as a pain reliever. In the long term, it's incredibly dangerous.
Would the druids use it for any kind of spiritual thing? Or?
Occasionally, but again, it's also in very limited amounts. It is strictly controlled simply because of that. And generally, how the druids treat it is you have one person who, when they gather Dream Root, you have one person in charge of distribution of Dream Root within the colony. That one person keeps meticulous records over who has had what and how long they've had it, and strictly controls how much people can have and when they can have it.
So, I mean, I just know what everybody, pretty much what has been told to us is what is accurate.
It seems as if it would be a decision for the king as to whether or not he would want more Dream Root in the king. You know what I mean? To increase flow would need to be done thoughtfully, not...
Is there like a certain way to make it more medicinal versus more drug? Like if you mix it with something, it takes some of the hallucinogenic or whatever bliss
Refine it.
out of it. Yeah, if you refine it into medicine, does it take some of the...
That would be something you could ask the alchemists. I do not know such things. I know what I have been told about it. I have never partaken of it recreationally. I did when I was first enslaved here. I did one time suffer a severe injury, and I was given Dream Root. And it dulls the pain, but it dulls the senses and dulls the mind.
How is it relatively easy to grow?
It is very easy to grow. The problem is not the growing, it is the refining. In order for Dream to work, you need to have access to smooth water. It can only be refined here. If you go elsewhere, you can grow it, but then you cannot turn it into its medicinal form. It is the one thing that my people keep incredibly secret. Because, to be quite honest, before I change things, that is how the Ashel people survived. They sold it illegally and made serious profit. But unfortunately, because we are not a recognized kingdom, we cannot open direct trade routes with anyone. And therefore, we cannot make certain that it was sold to certain kingdoms. We had trade agreements with that were not entirely recognized. But those were few and far between. I cannot speak upon who we have those agreements with.
Maybe, I think part of the relationship, or being formally recognized, would be to reveal those.
That is something that will not happen. But I have a feeling that once we are formally recognized, we can make formal agreements, you see. It would not exactly be a good thing for me to go ahead and say, like, okay, now that we made this secret agreement, and it's legal now, we're going to go public with the fact that we have been, that your rulers have been dealing with the undead. It is not a thing that I think would be good.
Are you really undead? Asking for a friend.
I do not know. I breathe, I eat, I defecate if I eat. I have to train the proverbial lizard if I drink too much. I can get drunk. I can feel things. I don't know. And we've asked the clerics, but the problem is if an undead, they believe us to be undead, shows up at a cleric, the first thing they do is to smite first and ask questions later of our corpse, which quickly turns into ash and goes away. So, it's a thing. We don't know. Do not know. I try to do the best I can. That is all I know.
I know I'm going 0-1 in requests, but what about restricting procreation of
More ash elves.
more ash elves?
That is strictly controlled.
Controlled, but it's not completely ceased.
The only time an ash elf... Okay, first of all, I must explain that to tell people they cannot... to wholly tell an entire population that they must eventually allow themselves to die off is not something they will agree to. Especially when you have situations of which when most ash elves are created. Most ash elves are created, to be quite honest, in two situations. The first situation is someone falls in love. And they wish to be with someone forever, and that person has some reason why that wouldn't happen. Elves live a very long time, but they are still subject to disease and injury and many other things. Sometimes things happen, and people do things out of love, and people do things out of desperation. The official rule is you cannot create another ash elf until an ash elf dies. When an ash elf dies, I am notified, and I produce a writ that allows someone to create a new ash elf. That is the best I can do, and that is the best that the nobles will agree.
What about in Dillian? Can you not send existing ash elves to Dillian instead of having them create more to replace their lost forces?
He steeples his fingers. And he gets very serious very quickly. And it's a direct shift from his jovial personality. Can I speak in a way that, how shall we say, does not plead the ears of the people in this world?
Yes.
Sure.
My forces are all but depleted. There is a severe problem that I have been dealing with to protect my people. Aside from my shadow forces, I do not have the forces to send out. Here is the reason. If I send my people out to protect other people, except in small supply, I weaken myself. There are members of the nobility who would take an opportunity to destroy me if they could. I am under constant threat from that.
Would, as part of a recognition agreement, would you be willing, if King Highborn thinks it's a good idea, to possibly have a contingent of here from Parn, or perhaps orc mercenaries? We've got some good friends that are orc mercenaries.
That is one of the reasons that I wish. That is one of the reasons that I wish to go ahead and make our kingdom official. If I can build up funds, I can start doing things like hiring mercenaries. I can do that right now because I can do nothing that I can offer in compensation. The problem Follow me. He stands up. He walks to the east. He walks through that door into the room with the guard.
Okay.
Can we also do a perception check to see if we think he's telling the truth?
Insight. You can make insight checks.
Oh, I guess we all can.
Yeah, 8. Okay. As far as you know, he's telling the truth. Seems like a very honest guy.
Nat 1.
Yeah, it's a totally nice guy. Now, actually, even those who succeeded, he seems to be pretty on the level. He's not what you expected.
Not at all. Yeah.
He walks through here into this room. There is a human sitting on a chair behind the desk. To the south, there is a barred gate, of which there is a switch to along the wall, or a lever along the wall to raise it. He looks over at the guard and goes, "Dev, I am going to go into the treasure room with these people. Make sure that we are not disturbed." Jack, roll me perception check.
Okay. 2.
Okay.
Well, so hold on. 8.
Do you wish to heroic inspirations?
Yeah, I'll do my daily heroic. Okay, that's better. 23.
Okay. As you walk by, out of the corner of your eye, you see through the barred gate, and you see a cell in the back. You see a young woman chained up. Unfortunately, it's a young woman that you recognize.
Okay.
It's a member of the conclave, of the enclave. You recognize Shara Koto, one of the hunters, and she is currently in chains.
Okay. We got one of the chatters is an ad, a bot.
Just ignore him.
Okay. Shiara what?
Shara Koto.
Okay.
She is in your notes.
She is? Okay.
Yep.
Note break.
Well, we're gonna wrap here. We're nearing the end of our time.
I mean, I run up to the gate and I'm like, Shiara, what are you doing? What is she doing in there?
Shiara looks over and she gives no outward sign of recognizing you. Go ahead and roll insight. Just you.
Okay. Insight, wisdom. Yes. 23.
She is not saying shit. Sorry. Oh well. She is not saying anything. She is acting like she does not recognize you, but you definitely saw a glimmer of complete and total recognition. For some reason, she's not responding. You're not really sure why, but she's intentionally choosing not to do anything to show formal recognition. The Lunarch, seeing you run over and react this way, he says, that is the prisoner that was taken in. She killed 2 of our Ash Elf hunters. She is a very dangerous one, this one.
Are you sure she killed them?
Oh, yes. We are very certain. She was actually seen doing it by 2 other people, and we have the corpses, and she was covered in their blood. We pretty sure.
What were the circumstances of this murder?
I do not know. She has not spoken.
But you have witnesses. They know what was going on.
Yes. Well, here is what occurred. They came out of the swamp where they were hunting for food. And then, according to them, first an arrow shot out and struck one in the back of the head, and he fell over. And then the other guards ran up to see what was going on, and then she managed to strike down the other one with close. She had a dagger, and she slit his throat.
Why were the ash elves hunting in the swamp to begin with? Don't they have other needs met by their servants?
Yeah, we send people into the swamp to hunt for our meat.
You send the nobility into the swamp to hunt for meat?
A lot of the nobles. Not every ash elf is a noble. First of all, nobility is a little different than that. A lot of the other nobles do not exactly want to give the servants weapons and training for obvious reasons. We have many ash elf forces. Do you know this person?
No, I thought it was somebody, but no.
Deception check.
Okay. I'm gonna use the DM inspo that I have. Okay, that is 15.
15. He shrugs. Oh, of course, I see people who look all the same all the time. She is a very dangerous prisoner, though. We will find out why she did this. We all the time have smugglers who come in and they attempt to steal the dream route. That's probably what it is. But she is wanted for murder. We have to talk to her and find out what is going on. Please follow me. He walks to the door in the back and opens it up. And leads you inside. You see a room with a number of chests sitting in the rear. And once the last of you is in, he beckons you to close the door. We can talk freely in here without any worry of being overheard, he says.
What did you want to speak to us about that needs more secrecy than we had in the other room?
We are facing, first of all, in the other room there could be ears. I trust no one.
Okay.
Trust is something that you must earn, and there are some people who have earned it. But then there are also information that is more valuable to people than loyalty. First of all, as far as forces go, we have recently found that a number of our forces have become compromised.
How?
Someone, who I know not who, has been, how do I put this, deep within this swamp. We have found a gateway to a labyrinth.
We're familiar with those.
There is something in there that is very dangerous. My forces have not been able to get it. They have killed it a few times, but it keeps coming back. And it comes back worse than it was before. I keep that area cordoned off so that no one goes near it, because it is too dangerous. But it has a way of getting inside someone's head. And when it gets inside someone's head, they change. It converts them into more of it. I have been unable to deal with this. I hope when we become recognized kingdom that I can find forces to deal with this problem. But at this time, unfortunately, if this were to become known that I cannot deal with the problem within my own borders, that would be a sign of weakness. And if that sign of weakness is getting up, my enemies would act. If my enemies act, then everything that I have been working for will come crashing down, and this place will become a hellhole.
If we were able to help, how might that benefit Karn in the future?
They would have me as an ally.
If
That is one. I would gladly do so. I would give them medicinal items at a much reduced rate. I would do whatever I can to be a loyal ally. I will build my economy, and I will be as strong an ally as anyone has ever been. But at this point in time, my kingdom is under threat. It is very possible that Gareth could fall. I cannot allow this to happen.
Since you've been so forthright with us, I think it's only fair that I say that in speaking with King Highborn, he has told us, because we all felt so strongly before coming here that we disagreed with slaves.
I cannot allow you to bring this information back to King Ivan. Please do not.
Well, no, we won't. But what I would say is that he did tell us that one of the benefits to having you recognized is that then you would be subject to agreements and having to truly control things like no one being captured for additional servants. And
I have forbid that practice since I came.
But it would really have to be enforced, or the kingdoms that disagree with the Aishelves would have the opportunity to.
I will go ahead and tell you this. If a slave is captured, and I learn of it, the Aishelf that did the capturing is executed. I instituted that rule 300 years ago. I killed many Aishelfs to do it. That is part of how I rose to my prominence.
Okay. Good to know.
I personally would like to interrogate your prisoner to see the circumstances that she or they, I don't know who they are, came into capture.
I would be interested in talking.
I think that would give us some validity into some of the things you're saying.
That's another request, but I can definitely comment it.
Okay.
That is something I would be more than willing to do. And we're going to stop session there. It is almost 5.
Okay.
4:54. I hope you had fun.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Did you have fun yesterday? I hope you all had fun.
It kind of changes. The lunar kind of changes things.
See.
I hope you all enjoyed everything and the plot twist that I had involved. Can you go ahead and switch off the lights for me?
Yeah.
That's okay. That's right.
Actually, I have a hard time with these, but I'm going to try.
Say goodbye
My nails
to
are
the-
shorter
to your
now, so I
audience.
might
Goodbye,
be able to get
audience. I hope you enjoyed the show. This is
are
going
we
to be
gonna
on
rate?
VOD if you want to send it to any other people to see it. I hope you enjoyed.
Did you want to raid anybody?
Yeah, let's go ahead and raid someone. I've only got, 3 people? Probably one of them's a bot.
2 of them are my
Turns off,
friends.
that's enough.
Oh.
Yeah, it turns out it's
How many people do we have?
Somebody did, we had a scammer leave a comment.
Oh, God, yeah, they probably were like, come see my site for news.
Yep.
We get free
Porn.
viewers.
Some porn.
Yeah. Make sure, can you kick them?
Yeah, I'm not on the window right now, but yeah.
Let's see, none of my people are streaming right now, so we're gonna, you know what, I'm gonna do this.
Look for other
Second.
D&D streamers.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna look up a D&D streamer.
Sorry, we're gonna change the thing. There we go.
I'm gonna send in,
Oh, what happened? I think
We're gonna leave her in
it
change.
did it by itself.
we're gonna do one, there's a person called,
Does anybody know how to do that? Do you know how to do
the raid? I've never
If you do it
done
through Stream Manager on Twitch,
Yeah, when the account, there's like some kind of sign or something, and then the user's name.
Okay, if someone wants to go over and give a hand, I know nothing about.
I have to
I run
meander
the
on
game.
over there somehow.
Like,
Do you have Twitch open?
So
Yeah, it's right there. It's on the window.
I'm probably going to have to miss, not next week, but the week after.
But if
Okay.
you don't
Is
have
that
anybody,
okay?
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
next
then
week
it's
we'll
really
probably
not gonna
be
do
through
much.
negotiations.
Yeah,
Oh, we
yeah.
do? Okay. Go ahead.
next week I expect you guys to probably be dealing with a shadowy creature that's taking people over and adding them to themselves.
And then go.
And also I plan on someone meeting a deity.
And then go to Stream Manager.
Someone's gonna die.
Hell yeah.
Someone, not that way.
Kill him.
But let's just say there's someone who gave someone a magic hammer and they would have
And
a
I
talk.
think you start typing whatever name. Who did we say we're
Oh, we're gonna raid. I don't know this person at all. There is a person called Captain Robert. Captain Robear.
Oh, Robert?
Yeah,
Dungeons and Dragons 37. Okay.
yeah. He got 37 viewers. He looks like someone who could use I don't know however many we have.
Unable to rate at this time.
Unable to raid. Are we unable to raid at all, or just?
I don't know. It just says we're unable to rate it this time, so maybe we need to try somebody else.
It might be because the account is like 1 day old.
They think we're boss.
Let's try one more, and then...
Yeah, we'll try something called Table Story.
Table story?
Yep, Table Story.
Table story, okay. Start raid. Unable to raid.
I guess not.
Okay, we can't raid. I'm sorry for those who are watching. We'll get raids up soon. We can't raid people. Have a good day. Goodbye. Have fun storming the castle. I hope you like my goofy accents. I only said one swear word on all stream. Yes. Well, I was a teacher, and I have like my teacher voice. And like when my teacher voice kicks in, like I don't swear.
We can make a swear jar.
No, I it's not for anyone else. It's just for me.
I'd probably be the one who puts the most money in it.
Huh?
I'd probably be the one who puts the most money into the swear jar.
The swear jar. Okay. What we're gonna do? We're gonna pack up.
In stream.
We're still
And